A 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go. After all is said and done, we here.
Beat money.
Look, my name is Kazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. This is true. Always, any questions or concerns, you can reach me at kazon@gmail.com. That'll be kazon@gmail.com. To support this channel, to offer the brother a cigar, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. Cash App, $ Kazon Senior. Capital K, AAZON. Capital S as in Sam, Aura as in railroad. I'll get you in. We're sitting here on a quiet evening here on the Gulf Coast. Pensacola, Florida is where I reside. I think we're sitting at probably about 70, 71. Haven't seen it flash yet. Let's talk. Good evening to you. And welcome.
Beat money. Beat money.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. This content is used for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights belong to their respective owners. And that is the truth of the matter. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our disclaimer. I'm yours truly. My name is Kazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. We will be cruising aboard the K Factor Enterprise tonight. Sit back, put your seatbelt on. Keep your scuba gear ready and available, because at any moment you may dive, and I do mean dive deep. That's right. Let's go.
Beat money.
All right, temperature just popped up. I was wrong. We are sitting at 67 degrees on a clear night here on the Gulf Coast, Pensacola, Florida. Next closest city would be Mobile, Alabama. Going west, east will probably be Tallahassee. Yeah, just a little GPS there.
Okay, there's a lot going on out there in the world out there. There's a lot going on in the world, brother. How you
Beat
feeling?
money.
How your life going? 'Cause I ain't got no life no more. How your life going?
Yeah, man, you made the bed, you laying there, man. You talking that stupid ass shit on that phone. And you allowing that bitch to do it. So you keep on doing that. I ain't got nothing to say about it. That's what you want to do that.
What you mean?
Man, you know what I mean, Daddy. Don't play with me, bro. You know all them calls got dropped. Don't even
Beat
play with me like that.
money.
No. I'm talking about.
You talking about the world and all that shit, man. Fuck them people, man. The world that you really got is the people that's really in your corner, but you saying that ain't nobody in your corner. That shit crazy to me. Same way you asked me to find that video, I found that shit. But ain't nobody in your corner.
Okay. There's a lot going on out there in the world out there. A lot going on in the world, brother. How you feeling? How your life going? 'Cause I ain't got no life no more. How your life going?
That's my question to you. Good evening, and how is your life going? Rio 5309. How are you this evening? Let's talk as we're sliding in, finding us a parking space where we can park our car. You know what I'm saying? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Dion said, what now? Hold on. What was happening?
Okay. There's a lot going on out there in the world out there. A lot going on in the world, brother.
That is true. Nesto had some truth then. There is a lot going on out here in the world. And I'll tell you this much. Times two, I'd rather be on top of the dirt and outside that steel and concrete in order to deal with it accordingly. Now that's my take on it, Nesto.
How you feeling?
I feel all right. I feel all right. Started my day off at 3 this morning as usual. When it knocked out about 10, the extra 3 will be about 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, we're somewhere around 16 hours up running. I was daydreaming. I thought I heard somebody say, he not gonna pull up tonight. Now the K Factor ain't gonna pull up. Let me look for a post. He ain't gonna pull up. Nesto. I pulled up. Let's go.
How your life going?
It's going pretty good, man. My AC unit is still down. I haven't had a real like open shot to really give it about 5 or 6 hours of me touching on it, tinkling with it. Some old man shit. Take the meter gauge out there and see what's getting some power, what's not. See what I can do. And then I'll get a second opinion. Meanwhile, I have put 2 units in the window. The weather has been beautiful. So as it stands right now, me and mine's Nesto, we maintain it. Thanks for asking.
'Cause I ain't got no life no more. How your life going?
Well, I just told you. Other than the AC, it's April. Oldest daughter's birthday is this month. It's also normally the month I kick off my fishing season. I'll show y'all some pictures one day of them Gila monsters. Maybe on the other channel. Let y'all see how the old K Factor get down on that water. But anyway, Nesto, that's how my life is going. How about you?
Shit, man, you made the bed you laying in, man. You talking that stupid ass shit on that phone.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Let your son talking to you now. Talking to you.
And you allowing that bitch to do it.
Uh-oh.
So you keep on.
Uh-oh. Let's talk about something. Yes, sir. I went to the post. At least you honest. Let's talk. least you honest. No, I'm pulling up. I'm telling you, I love doing this. It does take, the subject matter is simple. That's the easy part. The hard part is, like tonight is pretty easy because I get a chance to just pick up where I left off at. Saying the hardest part is, well, for me, you see, I like operating off of clips that may lead us into the full video. Not often. I normally go through the call and get the clips that I want to, or I feel like it's a point of interest, like I'm doing right now. Bump that Sonya said, that Dion said, she talking to a married man. He don't trust her. And most importantly of all, she said, Dion said she was a itch. Missing the letter B. Well, I said, well, hell, I could do better than that. Why don't I call Nesto up, which I did. I hit him up.
Okay,
Let me speak to Nesto.
there's a lot going on out there in the world out there.
Uh-huh.
A lot going on in the world, brother.
And is?
How you feeling?
All
How your
right.
life going?
Okay.
'Cause I ain't got no life no more. How your life going?
That's too bad.
Shit, man, you made the bed you laying in, man. You talk.
Uh-huh. He said you made that bed up, put the pillow. What's up, sweet? Was he? Oh boy, me and him. Oh man, boy. My condolences, man. From one fisherman to another. It made a water be plentiful and the fish be biting where he's at. I appreciate you sharing that with me, sweet, and good evening to you. Good to see you.
That stupid ass shit on that phone.
All that. I'm talking about Nesto. Hold on, let me start getting perked up here. See, when I'm talking like this is when I'm normally nervous. When you hear me talking calm like this. When I ramp up, that's when I'm comfortable. Okay. All right. It's reverse. We talking about, hey, let me get the pillow. All right, let me fluff it. All right. Let me put the sheet on. Then the under blanket. Okay, let me put a comforter. He making that bed up. Make it up. Get on his ass, Dion. Let's go.
And you allowing that bitch to do it.
Uh-huh. Now, Nesto. You is allowing her, I must agree, to doing the most. Let me put it there by herself. He right about that. Only thing is, Dion hasn't mastered the game yet to realize not all women, hell, not even most women, but you do have some women who get a tingle to run through their body when somebody called them a itch, missing the letter B.
So you keep on doing that. I ain't got nothing to say about it. That's what you want to do that.
He tried to tone it down, but he had good days. I had some good days. Anyway, and he had some bad days.
What you mean?
Yeah. You know what, Dion? I'm with Nesto on that. What you mean? Explain yourself. You already talking sassy right about now. Talking to you. You talking to your father. You talking to me like I'm big bruh. I ain't your brother. I ain't your friend. I ain't cuz. I'm your father. I don't even use the word dad. I'm your father. We on some Abraham stuff.
Man, you know what I mean, Daddy. Don't play with me, bro.
No, now Dion, for real, he really don't. I gotta at least do that much for him. He really don't. This was a part of my conversation on last night on, in my humble opinion, I can't say nobody didn't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna go find Sonya. I'm gonna play that. I want to hear it. I want to hear the Sonya version. Chill out, Mike. Now listen here, Mike. Yeah, tighten up, boy, before I smack this thing up off you microphone. What you trying to do? Embarrass me in front of these people, boy? I'll choke that screw up out you. Boy, don't play with me. Sorry about that. And no, I don't often have a conversation with my mic. When I first started doing this show, I ain't gonna lie, I got embarrassed one night, boy. This thing fell apart. It looked like somebody had punched me with it. It came my way. You like it my way. My way. It came my way.
You know, all them calls got dropped.
Yeah, he heard somebody mention to him, but again, Dion, he really didn't know the severity of these calls. He didn't. He really did not. Therefore, you kind of wasting your breath.
Don't even play with me like that.
Him not playing. Dion. Yo, Dion. Him not playing, Dion. Come here, Dion. Come here. Come take the stand right here. And in a minute, I'm gonna add your name, Dion. I'm gonna bring my name down and put Dion up there. I'm gonna do that for you, D.
No. I'm talking about.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Come on out with it.
You talking about the world and all that shit, man. Fuck them people, man. The world that you really got is the people that's really in your corner, but you saying there ain't nobody in your corner. That shit crazy to me. Same way you asked me to find that video, I found that shit. But ain't nobody in your corner.
Well, it according to, I mean, first of all, calm down a little bit. Calm down. Now just calm down. Well, it ain't like she didn't never get on your ass. Got on your ass a couple of times. She needed y'all to do more. Her position is y'all have agreed that it's an ambush, a setup, maybe possibly an inside job. All of the above and then some. That's what you said. And then you turn around. And what?
Okay. There's a lot going on out there in the world out there. A lot going on in the world, brother. How you feeling? How your life going? 'Cause I ain't got no life no more. How your life going?
Shit, man, you made the bed you laying in, man. You talking that stupid ass shit on that phone. And you allowing that bitch to do it. So you keep on doing that. I ain't got nothing to say about it. That's what you want to do that.
What you mean?
Man, you know what I mean, Daddy. Don't play with me, bro. You know all them calls got dropped. Don't even play with me like that.
No. I'm talking about.
You talking about the world and all that shit, man. Fuck them people, man. The world that you really got is the people that's really in your corner, but you saying there ain't nobody in your corner. That shit crazy to me. Same way you asked me to find that video, I found that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't nobody in your corner, though. You just be talking crazy because you be in your feelings.
Uh-huh.
That shit weird. The same way that you see me trying to put the money on the phone and hang up. Like, bro, stop that weird ass shit, man.
That was a little, that was a little soft. It was. Go ahead, though.
Okay, so you put them on the book because she said she put $10.
Man, ain't no.
Hey, Nesto. Hey. Nesto. He just told you what it is. Please don't mess this up worse. by even remotely sounding like you trying to take one more shot on Sonya's behalf. Let her hang out there. Dion can deal with her.
No, she did shit. I just did that shit just then.
Oh, okay.
How we talking? You know I don't fuck with her. You know she blocked. Stop playing, bro. Stop the goofy shit.
Hey, hold up.
Ain't no hold up.
Ain't no, hey. Cause you know she blocked. You know it's best that we don't even run into each other. I might treat her up like something special. I bet you Dion was pretty goddamn. I mean, from Dion's eyes to not having to really worry, you know. I know it seemed like we done forgot about her. We ain't forgot about her. No, we still right here. Every time Dion think about this right here, and her being in the position as wife, you, Dre, Lamont, Dion, all of y'all have access to her. She's fully aware of who y'all are and what y'all are to Nesto and the love that y'all share. And he ain't have to come out his pocket. If Mother Shirley didn't help him out from time to time. And then you come up with this $10. Oh, I like to slip then. Because I could swear that's all she was tripping about was $10.
You know what you did. I'm not calm. I'm not on no cool shit, man.
Okay.
Me neither. He know what he did. That's why I ain't moved that picture off there yet. Dion, you talking about one thing. I'm talking about another. But our conversation is the same. He know what he did. Got with that, what you call the again? And turned his back to everybody. You got to pay for that.
Yeah, that bitch play with your son.
And then you let her play with your son. I'll tell you what. Hold on one second. Hold that. You know what? That made me think of something. I'm gonna show you some other. Since we on the subject of son, let me wake my ass up. Get to work here. Y'all don't pull up. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all. I've been doing my homework. You sitting down? You sitting down for this one? Y'all ready? Y'all hit the like button for me. I'm not gonna hold it hostage. I can't stand when other bloggers do that. I'm not moving no further with my show till you hit the like button. I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna play. Get out of here. But I do agree with them. The like button helps. I wanna thank those new subscribers that just came aboard. I'm dying to see what this thing will look like for me to make it over 500. Don't let me see myself hit 1,000. I'm talking about I might just really, you want me to be honest, you want me to lie. Y'all tend to gravitate towards that lying shit. The truth is, on a Saturday, I might walk with my nose up in the air. 1,000 subscribers? Man, I'll be cutting the fool. Hey, Dr. Clark, you sound just like... Come on. Dang, I should have written. First, I had to speak. You know when I see Ms. Clark, I move that Ms. out the way and replace it with Doctor, and I'm proud of it, too. Dr. Clark, I should have never even read that. Now it's going to be hard for me to get back into character. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. We on the subject of Nesto's son. Hold on one second. Let me do it right. Let me do it right now. That should be good enough.
That bitch play with your son.
Yeah. You let her play with your son. Now let's jump down here. Let's double check. Let's see.
What you fucked up. But that's how people move these days. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can think past themselves, and that's the problem. Get off your ass and think about somebody else other than yourself. Because you're not in this world by yourself. Yes, you can be.
That's a new quote you needed. That's a new quote for you right there now.
Mm-hmm. You can be.
I know y'all thinking we all subject. Watch this.
Damn self. And it was mentioned, somebody was mentioning about your gay son. Isn't one of his sons gay? And something. This was last week. They were talking about your gay son. So some people apparently know people that know you or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so what are you talking about? Because they were trying to talk about the fact, and you call me right back. They were about the, when you was on prosecute and
Wait, she said what now?
Mr. Candy.
That's a new quote you needed. That's a new quote for you right there now.
Mm-hmm. You can be. By your damn self. And it was mentioned, somebody was mentioning about your gay son. Isn't one of his sons gay?
Now tell the truth. Is she got some nerves or what? Therefore, when Dion said,
Man, ain't no, she did shit. I just did that shit just then.
Oh, okay.
How we talking? You know I don't fuck with her. You know she blocked. Stop playing, bro. Stop the goofy shit.
Hey, hold up.
Ain't no hold up.
Ain't
You know
no
what
hold
you
up.
did. I'm not calm. I'm not on no cool shit, man.
Okay,
You let that
so
bitch play with your son, bro. You let that bitch play with your son. That shit crazy.
and playing with your brother. She right down here playing with your brother.
And it was mentioned, somebody was mentioning about your gay son. Isn't one of his sons gay?
Because if Nesto has allegedly a gay son, and if I do the math right, let's subtract that from that one parent, move that over. All right, solve for X. What I do on one side of the equal sign, I got to do on the other. I come up with, that makes that your brother, huh, Dion? So, let's put a S at the end of the word son and make it sons, huh? Because she just came out the blue.
Your gay son. Isn't one of his sons gay?
Huh?
So, and it was mentioned, somebody was mentioning about your gay son. Isn't one of his sons gay? And something. This was last week.
What is, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
keep it 100 with me. What did that have to do with anything? What did it have to do with anything? Whether the boy is or isn't.
Nobody can think past themselves, and that's the problem. Get off your ass.
They're still trying to give you some props. You is on some weirdo shit.
And think about somebody else other than yourself. Because you're not in this world by yourself.
Ain't shit soft about me, and you know that.
Candy.
That's a new quote you needed. That's a new quote for you right there now.
Mm-hmm. You can be. By your damn self. And it was mentioned, somebody was mentioning about your gay son.
Boom! Just out of nowhere. She talking about your brother, Dion.
Isn't one of his sons gay? And
Hey. Hey, let me find Sonya. Come here, Sonya. Let me tell you something. Since you brought it up. I didn't bring this up. The chat didn't bring this up. The bloggers didn't bring this up. Not even Sylvia brought this up. You brought this up. Out of nowhere, too. Out the blue.
Hey, that's a new quote for you right there now.
Mm-hmm. You can be. By your damn self. And it was mentioned, somebody was mentioning about your gay son. Isn't one of his sons gay? And something. This was last week. They were talking about your gay son. So some people apparently know people that know you or what.
Where did that come from? What did that have to do with anything? Think, son. Well, what was that all about?
Whatever. And I'm like, okay, so what are you talking about? Because they were trying to talk about the
No, we asking you. What are you talking about? What's the relevance here to his case and trying to get him out on a bond?
fact. You call me right back. They were about the when you was on prosecute and I'm not no fact. And I was like, that's how old people talk. You gotta understand the generation.
Hey man, that's how we talk. We old.
That's it's not offensive, and sure it has changed over the.
Nesto, you should really give shit a thought before you agree with her. Go ahead, Dion.
Okay.
And you sit here letting these folks talk about that shit, knowing these cars on shit keep getting leaked. Your ass tripping. That ain't what you raised a nigga to be. You doing the shit that you told a nigga not to do. You doing the same shit that you told all your folks not to do. And that shit weird to me, man. And if you okay with doing the shit that you doing now, man.
And if this was a court night, it's Saturday, so we definitely not having court. We in the charge conference. That's a real thing too. That's when they get together and decide on the charges and what they gonna keep, what they gonna throw out, what they prove, what they didn't prove, so on and so forth. You ought to check it out one day. Go on YouTube, just put in charge conference and sit there and watch a few. One of my favorite ones was the father and son, Greg and I think Michael was the name, and the other Rodney was in the other truck, the Ahmaud Arbery case. Yeah, that charge conference was like, oh my God, 9 hours. Classic. Check it out if you get a chance. If you're interested in law and how things work behind the scenes in your judiciary system, you know, just in case one of the babies might want to, you know, you might need to put, you know what, I ain't even gonna put it. Go ahead, Dion, cause I'm finna do your daddy worse. He ain't my daddy, he your daddy.
You should have told me that shit was okay 15, 17, 18 years ago.
Okay.
I don't like that shit. You know I don't like it. Cause you know the way you talk to nigga. You know that shit you on ain't cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And you keep talking to your life over with, man. What the fuck is you talking about, man? You keep talking. You know how powerful your fucking tongue is. So keep talking that shit and watch what's gonna happen. They gonna baptize your ass.
Baptize.
So keep saying it.
Hold on, let's stop right there. Saturday night, y'all, don't be too hard on me. I believe somewhere in Alabama. Damn, now my brain telling me, oh hell. I can't remember exactly what state it happened in. But they just charged the pastor with manslaughter for doing a baptism and the person he was baptizing drowned. That was just a little news advertisement. Look it up though. K-Factor not telling no lie on that. Now they might be lying, but I read what I read.
Okay.
This ain't true. This little shit here, this little shit they sending you through, this shit ain't nothing.
I don't know. Let me look at the date. March 12th, 2024. Ooh, I don't know, Dion. Dion, I don't know if you being quite fair right there on that one. Dion, now I don't think you being fair on that one. They kind of got that boy. They kind of got your daddy up on the crucifix. You heard me? You heard me? They got him on the crucifix now. Yes, they do. They do. I didn't put him there. I ain't put your daddy there. The chat didn't put your daddy there. We didn't. We ain't had nothing to do with it. Each one of us heard some things that just didn't set right with us. And then here my first shout out the phone calls from prison, right? For giving us a peek into what the hell was really going on. And all of us came to the conclusion eventually, some later than others, damn, poor Shirley. And there are a few of us that would love to do a private interview with Shirley to find out what frame of mind was she in when she met this boy. Just kind of get an idea, and I feel like she'll be truthful. When you wanted to do this with this boy, what was going on? What was happening at that particular time, sis? Did you love he? Did you feel like he loved you? As Hannibal Lecter said, what was it? Or back in our day, inquiry minds want to know. I believe the baptism death happened in London. Oh, no. There's been a recent. Oh, let me read that though. Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, no. The only thing that came out of London that came through my news feed was a 19-year-old girl being attacked by a dog. The dog killed her. And they charged the owner who house she was at, they charged him. But then again, you might be right, Dr. Clark, and I could be wrong. Maybe it was in London. I know that they said they charged Rev with manslaughter for a person drowning during their baptism. And then leave it to Dion. You know what I'm saying? Where my play button go? Well, ain't this about what the heck? Now listen here. My people ready to rock and roll. Where the play button? All right, I'll shrink you up a little bit. Shrink this bad boy. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm tripping. Dion got me tripping. I just sat there and tripped for a minute.
This ain't you. This little shit here, this little shit they sending you through, this shit ain't nothing. You done been through it. But you acting weird like you ain't never been through this shit, like you ain't never had somebody try to tear you the fuck down. You helping these people. That shit don't sit right with me, you helping them. How the fuck you gonna help somebody tear you down?
Okay.
Coming from your life over with. Man, what the hell you talking about? You still breathing.
Well, I get what it is. You know, I keep going to these bars here, and they keep jacking me around, keep lying. It's I know a lot to it. It's fucking with me.
I don't watching this shit happen, man, but
it was a kiddie pool. I wonder why would that just been on my news feed then? Oh, you know what, Dr. Clark? If you checked it out, then hey, maybe that's the one. Maybe that's the one. Let's check it out. I'll concede to this. I forgot where it happened. I'll concede to that. And then I'll throw you down a rope and bring you up with me, Dr. Clark, or either you throw the rope and bring me up with you. So we both in agreement. There was a report during a baptism, and y'all stop. Get that thought out your mind. Don't be wishing that was Nesto. What's up, my tie? That would have been some funny shit, though. His ass gargling water with his long-legged ass in a damn kiddie pool. Because they just recently arrested. Oh, thank you, Dr. What? You see why I'm happy, Dr. Clark. Go in with me. Doggone it. Appreciate that, Dr. Clark. Now I can say I don't even have to fight it no more. I have good understanding. Let's go. Let's go down here to this. Let's see.
You sound like Uncle Walter.
Huh?
That's what you sound like to me, Uncle Walter.
I can't hear you.
I don't know. So my aunt, she's saying you country. No,
You
so, yeah, look, dog.
What?
No, you country. I'm not country. You country.
Oh, okay.
Why would I be country?
Okay, so what did I say then?
I don't know.
I said that I fell asleep and I didn't get up at 12. And I was
you didn't get up to 12. I know that's fine. God bless that. I'm not mad. As long as you're okay. That's what
I'm surprised you didn't go to sleep yourself.
I didn't. I was up all night. I'm so tired. You understand? I'm so tired. Anyway, I spoke to your brother again, and he was telling me, every day, what she was saying, which I got mad about what she was saying.
Who was
anyway. Shirley.
when?
You sound like
We'll get over there to it in
Uncle
1 second.
Walter.
Huh?
That's what you sound like to me, Uncle Walter.
All right. Bye. Fair enough. Why are you reading my mind, KSI? No, 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 no. Y'all be paying attention to me, right? In return, I also pay attention to you.
I can't hear you.
Hold on. So my aunt, she's saying you country. No,
You
so, yeah.
Oh, rude ass. Oh, that would just drive me up the wall. I'm talking to you, you talking to somebody else. Oh, that was just, oh, goodness gracious, man. That shit would drive me up the wall. Hold that right there 1 second. Let me get back to this action right here.
Am I a dog?
what?
No, you country. I'm not country. You country.
Oh, okay.
Why would I be country?
Okay, so what did I say then?
I don't know.
I said that I fell asleep and I didn't get up at 12. And I was
Oh, you didn't
sorry.
get up to 12. Oh, no, that's fine. Don't apologize. I'm not mad. As long as you're okay. That's
I'm
what I
surprised,
know.
I'm surprised you didn't go to sleep yourself.
I didn't. I was up all night. I'm so tired. You understand? I'm so tired. Anyway, I spoke to your brother again, and he was telling me, every day, what she was saying, which I got mad about what she was saying.
Who
But
was
anyway.
Oh, that right there. I'm going to comment in a minute. I'm going to just keep this rolling right into that. You might hear a little tad of that again.
Anyway, I spoke to your brother again, and he was telling me, every day, what she was saying, which I got mad about what she was saying.
Who
But
was
anyway. Shirley.
Man, I'm done with that shit. Why? What you
I
getting
know.
mad about?
Because she got smart at the mouth. That's why. I didn't like that.
She got
You know.
smart at the mouth.
Yeah, he didn't make me. I made him. I was rich when he met me. All I want to do is drink champagne and sit at the pool. And I was just like, oh, I don't like them type of people.
Man, listen, man. Don't listen out all that shit.
That's what the brother was saying.
Don't listen out that. That's him.
And then he was saying, so he's so confused. And I said, well, what are you trying to say? I said, because you get upset when you think it's not going to work out and they might get divorced. And then you, on the other hand, you sat there and said, anyway, I spoke to your brother again. And
I'm telling y'all, in the daytime when I be preparing for whatever I'm going to do, I'm telling you, when I be, you know what? I'm not going to lie. If one of y'all are bored one day, shout out to phone calls from prison, and y'all pull up on phone calls from prison and y'all just freestyle out, if you can remember, and it's not asking too much, can you take account of how many times Sonya tells Nesto on the phone, I just hung up from your brother. I just talked to your brother. Your brother called, I just hollered at your brother. Have you talked to your brother? But she also supposed to have been feeling some type of way from when he alleged sent the pencil pick. My point is, I read my Ty's brain just then. Get to the point, Kay. And I know you wouldn't do me like that, Ma. I'm just, you know how I tease out with my team. My point is, Sonya hating on Shirley. Just right when the other day when I said, no, I don't think she ever really and I still kind of stand on that. Not quite, I wish we could all be like in a room and put this on the board. But because she, in Sonya's head, she took him. She took him, and she knows she really won. Because when she looked over her shoulder, those of them people that was in her family that mess with her are still there. The ones that don't, they don't. When she looked over his shoulder, there was nobody back there. Maybe Sylvia peeking around a corner or two. Speaking of Sylvia, did she ever do her show tonight? She said she was going to do some Nesto, and then she said she was going to replay whoever the guy was that was, I don't know, something with his girlfriend she was covering, and some of the family members of the deceased wanted to get on her ass. I know this is a little off subject, but I'm just saying. Hey, glass half full, come on in. How are you? Did you find a parking space okay? Yeah. Well, all right. I put a cone there for you. I put a cone there. You just pull up. They'll move the cone out the way and put your car right there. It's in good hands. I ain't like Sylvia I ain't like that little snort shit she did when she was like, yeah, whatever the girl's name was, the deceased. Yeah, it was her family I can't get the calls. I can't put them out anymore. I have to wait to the end of the case. And I didn't even waste my time to write in there. What about, I bet you we can still do the Nesto, because, of course, a part of my punishment is I was blocked. Anyway, I was just asking. I was just wondering if she ever did it. Now, let me get back to my own job here. Where was I at? Let me go here.
He was telling me,
Cecil, right. Cecil, and it was Cecil that IS may report on too. Yeah. But she's gonna replay the old videos of when the girl was alive. I did take a little peek in there, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. 101. I'm fixing to keep it with you. Hold on, let me clean it up. Give me a second. I don't mean to have no dead air. See, right on site, behind themselves, and Nesto would have been like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, I got my little side chick, and everybody trying to get me to respect my wife, man. But, bro, who your wife is? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, bump her. She was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. I had to get mine out the mud. Nasty ass. I hate when my people be like, yo, you got to get it out the mud. You little nasty ass. Who wants some shit out of a mud? I'd rather my goddamn sandwich fall on some dry dirt. I'll fuck that bread up. I didn't say F-U-C-K. I did not. I put an L in there. Block that bad boy and let that sand drop out and go to eat my shit. Put in the mud. Get it out together. I gotta get it out the mud. We gotta get it out the mud. Nesto one of them get it out. My point is, I'll slap the shit out Nesto on one of them bunks. That's the point I was trying to get to. That's just how I see him. He don't pump no fear in my heart. Now, Cecil, I'll try to tiptoe past his goddamn cell. That boy naturally looked like he cool for cocoa puffs. You hear me? I said, damn, K Factor. Sylvia got some heart. But when that girl family told her, she had to respect that though. She shouldn't even have put that little snort in it. But in the process, though, what got me on this subject was she came back and was fishing it out there. She had about 17 people with her. Hey, Nesto, handy girl. You know, saying she had about 17, and she was like, yo, I'm going to do some Nesto tonight, too. And I was thinking to myself, so am I. I'm going to pull up on my team. They going to be thinking, yeah, that dentist, that air conditioner out, it done wore his ass out. We won't hear from the K Factor until Monday. Psych! Here I am. Where my play button? Poof.
No, every day. Oh, what she was saying, which I got mad about what she was saying.
What you get mad about? I ought to hit my sister up. Be like, green light, go. Hit go light on her.
Hey, Shirley.
Man, I'm done with that.
It hits my heart when I'm telling you, the way my mouth gets watery, my fingertips be feeling like they get a little tingle. She didn't even have to say nothing out her name. If you could look, let me put it this way. Let me put it to you this way. Let me make it plain. If you can unzip my head and take a look at my brain inside, every time I hear Sonya pronounce Shirley Strawberry's name, I ain't gonna lie. And y'all might even love coming by the K Factor, but y'all will call the cops on me. You'll zip my head back up just as nice and quietly, probably pat me on the head. Say, K Factor, just sit right here, cause we shouldn't think things like that, K. You know my argument gonna be, but I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing to nobody. I understand. But you allowed me to look. I unzipped. I took a look in there. All because that woman said, Shirley, you feeling that way about her? No, K Factor. 911. 911. K, you can't. No, K Factor. Shirley. Lord. Let me watch it. Let me be careful. No diddy. No fuddy-duddy. I want to be smaller than her. About a good 7 minutes and a good nice jar of Vaseline. I want to be a female for 7 minutes. Just to have a conversation with her. Legit.
Shirley.
Oh, goddamn, I put it. Oh, that ain't right when I got it over. I didn't know I was that pinpoint. I ain't know. I was trying to give myself enough time to get set up. Hold on, let me set it up right.
Shirley.
Oh, goddamn,
Man, I'm
did it again.
done
Never
with that
mind.
shit. Why? What you
I
getting
know.
about?
Cause she got smart at the mouth. That's why I didn't like that.
She got
You know.
smart at the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got to? You got anything to say on Shirley's behalf? You know, anything? She was in full-fledged a year earlier. You went to jail on July the 7th, 2022. It's August the 1st, 2023. So that means August the 1st of 2022. Yeah. She was only 20-some days in. You gonna say anything to take up for her? Let's see.
I made him. I was rich when he met me. All I want to do is drink champagne and sit at the pool. And I was just like, ugh.
And what? Why that got you feeling like, girl, what the hell, Ellen, you? That making you feel some type of way. That's that shit I don't like. Shirley ain't did shit to you. Do you know how I don't know. Maybe it's just a new day and time. I don't know. Maybe they got the check down all screwed up. How can that make you mad? You don't even know the woman. You don't know her. And you tangling with her hubby. And moving fast too.
Man, listen.
And you stay on the phone with his brother Lamont.
Man, don't listen out all that shit.
Them
folks, don't listen out that. That's him.
And then he was saying, so when he's so confused, and I said, well, what are you trying to say? I said, so you get upset when you think it's not going to work out, and they might get divorced. And then you, on the other hand, you sat there and said, anyway.
They fam. They can change. Look, hey, Sonya. Hold on 1 second. Sonya, I'll shoot you a solid though. I'll shoot you a solid on this much. Cause K Factor be trying to be fair. I'm willing to bet. Hell yeah. Lamont was probably going in and out of, damn, I told him this, but he do need to stick with his wife. Even you said they want you to stick with your wife because they don't want to go down in their pocket. You know what? That was about the best point you done made throughout this whole saga. You had some other things you were talking about earlier. I'm going to try to work on a video. I can't do it live, guys. Not on that channel. Not yet. Y'all get me up to 50 subscribers. Goodness gracious almighty. I cannot wait neither. That's why I want the first video to be epic. And I do want to use one of these, maybe about 2 or 3 of these phone calls to set the house. Not set the table. I'm going to move the living room suit in, the dining room suit. I'm going to put the bedroom suit in. Out of 3 phone calls, going to set the table for where I really want to go in my conversation. In my conversation, you be able to come back 80 years after I'm gone and still be like, God dang, that K factor was sure enough the truth of the matter.
Don't listen to that. That's him.
And then he was saying, so when
Stop talking over him.
he's so confused, and I said, well, what are you trying to say? I said, cause you get upset when you think it's not going to work out, and they might get divorced. And then you, on the other hand, you sat there and said, oh, I told him them folks was out of his league and he need to be with her. I said, so you saying like the 2 different things about the same situation.
Thank you.
I said, that don't even make sense. I can't even follow what you, I said, first and foremost, your brother. I said, second, everything else is second to that right now. I said, don't nobody know what went on with that everyday situation but them. I said it could have been great before this shit happened, and it could have been fucked up before this shit happened. I said, only they know. I said, but if they okay with it, then it's fine. If she okay and he okay with the breakup, then that's what it is.
Okay.
That's what the brother saying.
Don't fold.
You Biden, and I didn't say Biden. I said Biden. I believe it was in July. You heard Dion tell his father the very same word. I believe it was in July of 2023. This is a no search. If I got it wrong, that's not the point. Oh, hold on one second. Hello there, Leroy's. How are ya? Let's read some chat. My time said, now we can't get any calls on anybody until their trial is over. Phone call from prison just dropped the call yesterday. Right in the middle of. Hey, ask Dr. Clark. Ask Dr. Clark. I think I even done cut into it. Leroy said, Sonya just be fishing. Nesto not taking the bait per usual. However, she gonna put something in order when her life not in order. How she gonna put something in order? Hell yeah, I'm with you on that. You damn right, Leroy. But that's Sonya for you. That's Sonya. Sonya. I thought I heard Sylvia say, oh, what are you doing? I'm sorry. I am sitting over here tripping out with my buttons tonight. See, am I up here? Up here. Nope, I'm gonna operate from right here. Here we go.
Don't listen to that. That's him.
And then he was saying, so when he's so confused, and I said, well, what are you trying to say? I said, cause you get upset when you think it's not going to work out, and they might get divorced. And then you, on the other hand, you sat there and said, oh, I told him them folks was out of his league and he need to be with her. I said, so you saying like the 2 different things.
Hold on, Sonya. Hold on. But you know when the main team come in here, you can shut up for a second while I formally go over here to my right. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Now do it. Hey, Kimmy Who. Going back up to Leroy said, Sonya talked so much on that one, I was like, damn, breathe. Oh my God, boy. Don't she be going off like a jackhammer? But oh yeah, I do got a cut from how did I get that? She said that on there. Oh yeah, she did. Okay. We'll cover that in just a second. Oh, I'm more strapped down than I thought I was. Get it, K Factor. And I was working today, but I was also doing this too. Uh-huh. In other words, I was putting some gas in the car so I could pull up on the fan. K Factor not coming. Yes, K Factor is. Yes, he is.
About the same situation.
Thank you.
I said that don't even make sense.
And Nesto always be thank you. He sound like that damn Obama. Thank you, America. Thank you. I want to make fun of something else, but I'll be dead up wrong. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
I can't even follow what you. I said, first and foremost is freedom. I said, second, everything else is second to that right now. I said, don't nobody know what went on with that everyday situation but them. I said, it could have been great before this shit happened, and it could have been fucked up before this shit happened. I said, only they know. I said, but if they okay with it, then it's fine. Is she okay and he okay with the breakup? And that's what it is.
Okay.
That's what the brother was saying.
Don't listen out there. That's him.
And then he was saying,
hold on,
so when he's so confused, and I said, well, what are you trying to say? I said, you get upset when you think it's not going to work out and they might get divorced. And then you, on the other hand, you sat there and said, oh, I told him them folks was out of his league and he need to be with her. I said, so you saying like the two different things about the same situation.
Thank you.
I said,
yeah, no, thank you. Sorry about that, y'all. I was kind of never mind. I want to go up
and
here.
that's what it is.
Okay.
Because he acting like he mourning it, and then he act like, I told him he don't need to be with her. I'm just saying.
Damn, I ain't know. Oh, I'm wrong, y'all. You know let me let it play.
They're like, man, you all over the place with your shit.
What is the fuck is he talking about?
Calm your nerves down. I'm gonna catch up with y'all in 1 second, chat. Hold on 1 second.
That's what I said. You confused me just now.
I'm trying to tell you that.
I was like, okay. I just said to him, I said, my suggestion to men is always just date a little down. I said, when you date a little down, then you're not, going above and beyond. You right there in your comfort zone. But when you date a certain situation and it pushes you, it'll stress the shit out of a person.
Okay, here's the thing. You don't listen to me either. So
I do listen to you.
No, I don't think so.
I do.
I really don't think so. I think you just think I wish you were. I'm not.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not even talking about. And that's what it is.
Okay.
Because he acting like he mourning it, and then he act like I told him he don't.
I ain't gonna lie. I did not know that girl said the word mourning. Like he mourning it. I did not know she had said that. That damn song. You need to stop. All right, let me go over here back over here to the chat. After we spoke to Kimmy, Royce came back in and said, question, you think he's going to plead? Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, team. I think he's going to stick to his original plan. However, Royce, here's the better question. Dr. Clark, sweet, y'all ready for this? As it stands right here at this particular moment, is it fair to say that Nesto has multiple charges, or is he really fighting the RICO? That's the reason why I can't answer that question yet, Leroy. I don't know, sitting right here in this chair, April the 11th, 2026 at about 10:19 p.m. here, Central Time on the Gulf Coast. I don't know if he's fighting the RICO or if he's fighting a bunch of cases. I know it. Hey, she fast. I'll get down to that in 1 second, Leroy. I'll get down to that. So therefore, I can't really say, but let's take the RICO out. His original plan was, because his original. See, I don't know if he's still trying to, i.e., get a bond. I assume not. I would be thinking he would be getting ready for trial. Take the RICO out. You take the RICO out, those charges that might have carried 1 to 4 years, he's going to plead out on them if he's given the chance to get his time served, and that'll wash that out. Now he doesn't know if he goes down that road, those convictions that he's going to plead to are going to show they're going to show up again when he's originally trying to fight the more harsher hanky-panky charges. Now, here's where my thinking gets a little bit. I, honest to goodness, believe, as bad as it sounds, and the little information that I came across out of a young lady who had an encounter with him, and had that would have been my daughter, I'd have tried my damnedest to take that truck and turn his truck upside down. Tell you something else I didn't like. If it's true for him to use his wife's name as some type of leverage to discredit somebody, I hope at that moment they get on his ass. However, the honest truth is, I don't think Nesto is guilty. I don't think that those hanky-panky charges, other than whatever went on with the 19-year-old, that is going to be a valid back and forth between them two. The rest of it, he's going to take it to the box. If he's fighting a RICO, disregard everything I just said. Back over here to the chat. Oh, y'all got the chat rolling. All right, so let's move swiftly through here. Mata said the calls between Ponytail and Nesto's today can't be pulled until after the trial. So you saying that if Nesto and Sonya jumped on the phone today and shout out the phone calls from prison. Phone call from prison went to get it on Monday. Are you saying, Mata, that they would not provide phone calls from prison with that call from today? Because phone call from prison, dang sure dropped the phone call yesterday. I got a copy. I got a couple of clips already cut from it. Yeah. Oh, I love that phone calls from prison. But what she wants you, or he wants you, I think y'all said it's a she, Shay. If her name is really Shay, and I'm going to trust that it is, I'm going to trust y'all on that. I love her style. And if any of y'all know Shay or run by her, you tell her this little itty bitty blogger with the richest, most smartest chat in all of YouTube said, I appreciate this. I appreciate this. So I don't know. She dropped the call yesterday, my tie, is the point I'm trying to make. Now, of course, the call that was dropped was from, I believe it was another December call. We're going to check it out in a minute. We'll check it out. That's no problem. Moving right along. We'll come back to that one on my tie. Leroy said, when Shay get her hands on those, rub hands together like Birdman. Okay. Okay. Including you, Sonya. You was already down on the list. Like number 7. Mm-hmm. She's projecting. I know the point you're talking about when she was doing that. Why you holding these long convos with his brother? Now that, and I'm telling you, I have the clip. I just don't have it set up. I might, if we get on to something that's a little tad lengthy, I might do my best to run in there and find it. But Sonya and Lamont did some slick shit on the phone. Sonya knew Lamont was on the phone. She purposely came and told Nesto, yeah, when you was trying to call Lamont, I was already on, and Lamont didn't click over. He stayed on the phone with Sonya. And Sonya wanted to make that point to Nesto while she bust out laughing. I kid you not. When that shit happened, see, I don't know. I was always trained to like catch certain things. I like back in the day, couple, maybe about 10 years ago, playing Modern Warfare. And we had this European young man. And when you got like a clan, it's like 6 of us. And the whole 6 group will drop into somebody else's thing, and then you'll fight them. So anyway, we dropped in the guy. I guess the guy that was on our team knew that team, and my boys them they going right along, and the boy says, "Oh, so and so, I see you like playing in the mud." Oh shit! I stopped on a dime, and my boys them were like, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "Did you hear what he just said?" Yeah, I didn't. No, bro. Let me slow it down. He asked old boy, who was a European, who was playing with us, who was a bunch of brothers, Adolfs. That's American descendants of slaves. We have to say it that way to keep from saying black. Got to have a nationality. Another conversation for another day. We all brothers up in here and got this European hanging out with us. No big deal. When them dudes said, "Oh, I see you like playing over there in the mud," I had to educate my brothers real quick. And then my brothers and them got on their ass. And then we won. So I catch little thing. That was some slick shit I'm talking about. If you can hear her laugh, man, that shit making me want to go find that. That shit was slick. Sonya is a fast ass, loose, old ass woman who been putting her poontang out there ever since the beginning of time for her. It means nothing to her. I understand most ladies don't think like that, wouldn't carry themselves in such a way, and don't think that shit is cute. On the other hand, Sonya does think it's cute. That's why she gets a little tingle anytime she think about when Dion called her a itch. I did not use the letter B. You get the point. She gets a tingle. That type of shit, that ratchet ass shit, she likes that shit. She likes that shit. And the reason why I want to smack the living up out of Nesto, because he's supposed to be able to see that shit coming from a mile away. Real talk. Leroy said, "That's fair." On that one, Leroy, I don't know where we was at in the conversation, so I'm going to move right along off of that one. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'll try to come back to that one. Okay, you said, let me rephrase. Do you think he will take a plea on the harsh stuff? No. No. He, at this point, the way jurisprudence work, no. He could take some pleas to those money laundering. Listen at me. Ain't nobody said not one word of money laundering. Let me clear that up. I misspoke. I apologize. I was moving too fast. I should not have said that. All right, that's another ass kissing on that for me. Whatever the fraud charges were, I think he's going to be jumping in and out of pleas all day. Sonya don't give a damn about none of this except for one thing. She wants that open record. She want it laid out there, play by play, conversation by conversation. I'm talking about she wants the whole layout of what life was with him and that 19-year-old. You remember the 19-year-old? The one who dad allegedly said, here's my daughter and here's $100,000. Make something out of her. Imagine that. Let me move down through the chat a little bit further. We'll come back and touch on that a little bit more, LeRoyce. Good question. I appreciate that. Appreciate that question. Good question. Good question. Yes. He ain't got no money. Yeah, he do. He really don't. But if you told that man to that, hey, LeRoyce, I ain't gonna let him touch you. But please put your tennis shoes on. Because if you told that boy that, you had to fight that boy. Okay? Even though you telling the truth, I told you, it'll be almost like one of them scripts out the Bible. I think it says something to the effect of, a man runneth when no one is chasing him. Look, the dang goodness gracious almighty. All right. LeRoyce came back and said, side-eye ponytail, wobble, yeah. Okay, that's at MT, so I'll mind my business on that. Hey, Peach Fuzz. Greetings to all. Just so you know, phone calls from prison includes Shay and her husband. Okay. Putting these calls together. Please remember to give him props as well. I did not, Peach. Peach Fuzz, you got to come back in it. You're not heated with the K factor. I was just saying phone calls from prison because I was not too for sure if it was a man or a woman, if they were black, white, zebra stripe, polka dot, or rainbow. I did not know it was a husband and wife team. I hope I covered that anytime I say shout out the phone calls from prison and Dr. Clark and Mai Tai and Sweet and Isis and Jersey and Mo. All of them will tell you I'm big on shout out to phone calls from prison. So yes, whatever I need to do to make sure I send the shout out to the man to man, I want to do so. By the way, Pete, do you know her husband's name? If her name is Shay, should I say Shay and her husband? Should I say Shay and Mr. Shay? Am I okay if I just say stick with phone calls from prison? You tell me which one you think will work, and that's the one I'm going to ride with. Because you're right. You are absolutely right. I should not leave nobody off. Mai Tai Financial. Mai Tai. Ponytail needs help. I'm from St. Louis. I stay okay. Oh, hey, God doggone it. That done hype me up there.
Need to be with her. I'm just sitting there like, man, you all over the place with your shit.
Why? That's all family. He took Shirley and Debbie out. Man, they had the time of their life. On that tip, Lamont kind of remind me of myself. I'll take you out. We out. I appreciate that, Sweet. I appreciate that. I'm still waiting on Peach Fuzz to let me know what's the proper way because I don't want to Shay it. Just we say Shay and her husband. Okay, say less then, Leroy. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Let me lock that in my head. Shay and her husband. I want to give a shout. Hold on, let me practice real quick. I want to give a shout out to phone calls from prison. That's Shay and her husband for providing us with these material calls that we can operate on. How that sound? Sound good? Okay, thank you.
What is the fuck is he talking about?
They were talking to me about, addressing phone calls from prison and not leaving off the husband. Just like you shouldn't have been talking to Sonya leaving off your wife, you pencil neck, bobblehead, mountain lion, Ewok looking ass mom.
That's what I said. I said, you confused me just now.
I tried to tell you that.
I was like,
looking like what was that name? What was that thing on the Muppets that used to be looking like a pencil? Was it Beaker head looking ass boy?
Okay. I just said to him, I said, my suggestion to men is always just date a little down. I said, when you date a little down, then you're not, going above and beyond. You right there in your comfort zone. But when you date a certain...
Okay, got it, Peach Fuzz. Roger that. Mark it down. April the 11th, 2026. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Where's my favorite pen? Oh, I bet you my daughter been out here. Yes, sir. Yeah, that child, that baby girl of mine. But she be loving her dad. God dang on it. Hold on 1 second. I don't play. Let me switch on over here. Oh yeah. Oh no. We keep a pencil. We keep a notebook. Right. So let me go back up here. So I want to get the language right. I want to go over to LaRoyce's mailbox for a minute. How did I miss that one? Because you had wrote it to MT. Because Sonya Motor Mouth Dorn be on that phone. Both of them. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Okay. Shay and her husband. I want to give a shout out to phone calls from prison. That's Shay and her wonderful husband for providing us with these wonderful calls. And Hubby. All right. God dang on it. We won't have that problem though. I be wanting language right. I appreciate that. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. Let's see here. Okay, you agreed, so we settled that. Then he talked about them behind their back. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, my tie. Yes, he did. She telling him to date her. I didn't really want to bring that up. I thought about that earlier. I wanted to know, what's this guy's name who done came up in my feed, and I was shocked to know he was dead. Kevin Samuels. Hold on. Samuel Kevin. No, that don't sound right. Kevin Samuel sounds better. Kevin Samuel. Yeah. I think I ran across I didn't know his name. And I think he was, I came in on a show where he was talking about the top 5-10% of the 1%. I don't know whether he said brothers or if he was saying men in general. And then he was taking the measurements of a female. And then he kept telling the one, he told the one girl, well, you're average. Why do you want a high quality man with an average? I can't remember. I think she was like 5'5", 5'6", and I think she was like a dress size 8, maybe 12, something like that. And he was trying to tell her she should be a 4 or a 2. I thought about that dating down when she told him to date down. And then I don't know which one of y'all said her. She telling him to leave it there. They ain't my tie. I don't even know why I asked. It was going between my tie and Dr. Clark. We're going to put that up in there. Leroy say, just say your self-esteem is in the dump, Sonya. Dang. Exactly. I know it. Let's get back to the play button. Oh, yeah, we finna drag y'all asses now.
Situation.
Don't be us. You heard what I said? I'm from Jersey. I got one in here from St. Louis. If y'all want to jump in the car with me, I bet you I know my way around Atlanta better than you do. I bet you I could take cover to, you know what? Let me leave all that shit alone. Just know I don't get lost in the A. I do not get lost in the A. Period.
And it pushes you and pushes you. It'll stress the shit out of a person.
Okay, here's the thing. You don't listen to me either. So
I do.
She don't. She lying. She don't. She don't listen to you. She be giving you information late. She wind up having a fling with that damn lawyer and just overdid it, hunching, and then come right out the hunch. Oh, yeah, do you have the phone? That 19-year-old, can I look at her messages? Yo, hey, we just got through having a little nip. We had a little rendezvous. I practiced dropping off the ceiling fan on the 15 loop. I let go, parachuted down to you, baby. Let's talk about that. We sitting here trying to catch our breath. Well, he is. Sonya filing her goddamn fingernails, right? And the best you want to do is talk about Nesto. Like they ran that lawyer up the wall, sitting over that man's house. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
no, I don't think so.
I
I
do.
really don't think so. I think you just
I
think I
do.
wish you were. I'm not.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not even talking up, and that's what it is.
Okay.
Because he acting like he mourning it, and then he act like I told him he don't need to be with her. I'm just sitting there like, man, you all over the place with your shit.
What is the fuck is he talking about?
That's what I said. I said, you confused
Oh,
me just
yeah,
now.
I tried to
yeah.
tell you that.
No. Don't worry about what you tried to
I
tell
done
us.
seen the best on the break
no.
now.
Same call.
I know that.
Same
so
call.
Don't worry about that. I told him too. I said the other day.
Same call. Let me start this over. I had a note by this. I have a note
I
on
done
here.
seen the best on the break now. Yeah, I know that. So don't worry about that. I told him too. I said the other day, I said, man, you probably don't remember, but a lot of people that came to me after and said they were sorry. A lot of people said a lot of things, but they came back and sit out there and want to eat at the golden table. You forgot all like that shit. I don't really care about that. I'm not. Let me tell you something. Once I get the truth come out, I know how everybody coming. I don't really give a fuck about everybody.
Right.
Time from yesterday, seeing that clown ride past me and while I'm in the meat wagon, and I see the motherfucker riding past me. All those were signs to me. Okay.
Yeah.
So all that way he talking about rich this info, them folk was poor when I met him. They was in debt with the government. He know all that.
Y'all know we're gonna keep this one pushing, right? You know what we did last night. What did Shirley say? Y'all remember the order she put it in? She had her own apartment. She had her own house. She had her own car. She had everything. And now she got to start all the way over. That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Them folks was in debt. They was moving reckless before I even got in the ballpark. I'm not gonna tell them both business all like that. I'm telling you.
That boy, it just the oh goodness gracious almighty. Oh goodness gracious almighty. See, this the shit Dre was talking about later on in 2004. Certain things you can slide with if you told it to your wife. Nesto, One of the reasons why you some soft ass tissue like ass dude to me, you got your priorities effed up. I don't know what possessed you to give this out. I don't know where you learned that at. I don't know what who were your overseers in the manhood and how men are to carry themselves. This boy be wilding out. Damn, which one I was at? Right here.
Seeing the best of
Oh,
them
I
right
know.
now. Yeah, I know that. So don't worry about that. I told him too. I said the other day, I said, man, you probably don't remember, but a lot of people that came to me after and said,
I think because again, I'm gonna start from the bottom. I'm gonna come back to you, sweet. I was finna deal with Nesto Handy Girl real quick. No Diddy. I've said it once, I said it twice, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm a regular heterosexual male. I'm not Jesus, Moses, Abraham. I ain't none of that. Elijah. I'm Kazon. I met my wife in 2000. 2 years later, we was married. It's 2026. And we done seen some come that had the great big old wedding. Horse and buggies and shit. Flower girl, look like some shit cut up out of a goddamn TV. I seen them come into the marriage. I seen them leave out. They'll be asking me and mine, how y'all do it? I don't know. We just do it. We put too much time into thinking about how to do it. Nesto, on the other hand, hold on. Let me let him set the table for it. Let me let him set the table for it. I think I'm right here.
they were sorry. A lot of people said a lot of things.
Okay, he got that one example. He keeps going over and over and over again. And then I'm going to finish answering Nesto Handy Girl's question. And then I'm going to jump back into the chat. And then we'll jump back over here. Let me finish that up with Nesto Handy Girl. With me being a regular straight male, from what I understand from some of the female bloggers, they don't have a lot to say about him. But I have heard quite a few of them say he is nice looking for his age. And I heard one blogger say she didn't like him, but he is fine. So maybe that right there would be the answer of how to help you understand how he was talking so many women out of their draws. Now, let me move down, and then I'm going to shoot back up to my time. No, better yet. Yeah. Let me do it that way. Hold on 1 second. Out the way. Dr. Clark said, Ernie really believed he is the king of money management. Newsflash, he is the king of spending other people's money. Which is part of the game. Trust me, I'm not finna go into, I cannot, for real, go into this. But I know of situations where a person got $1.7 million in the bank. Liquid. Already paid the taxes on it. And yet they'll go to the bank and ask the bank, let me borrow $500,000. And the bank says, okay. And then you hear them tell you, why should I spend my money when I can spend somebody else's money? So, therefore, did I do pretty good at Dr. Clark? I know I ain't even make a dent in that shit, did I? I know I didn't. I know I ain't make a dent. Because his way of what he's doing will get your goddamn on. That's why he was fooling around with mainly women and the one dude. He wasn't playing that shit around with the rappers and them. Hey, I'm gonna flip your money for you. Oh goodness, you already know what time it would have been. Jersey, what's up, Jersey? Did I write you back this morning? I know I definitely saw him. I definitely saw your message. Jersey said Sonya mentioned his gay son because he used a derogatory term when he called when he called Tasha K. What did he say? Sonya mentioned his gay son because he used a derogatory term when he called Tasha K. What did he call Tasha K? And whatever he called Tasha K, how was her rebuttal was to talk about the son. They wasn't even. I mean, a Jersey, and my social start with a 1 too. So if you know, you know. With that being said, let me read it one more time. Sonya mentioned his gay son because he used the derogatory term when he called Tasha K. I would love to know what he said. If you can remember what he said, Jersey, slide it in there to me or email it to me. Whatever you're comfortable with. Nesto Handy Girl said he looks like a creepy old man. He does in certain situations. I'm gonna tell you something else too. And I think it helped me out a little bit. I got to give it some thought in how I want to word this. I want to give it some thought. Give me a couple more seconds. Let me put it this way. I know it when I see it. I may not can at this particular time right here on the microphone on this point on site. I may not cannot articulate it right now, but you know when you see it. Of them creepy old ass men see their eyes and shit be wondering. See, that's why my wife don't take me nowhere. She don't really take me nowhere. Maybe 2-3 times out the year, because I am the one that will knock your damn noodles out your shit. We had this one situation where the he wanted to go in the bathroom with the girl. I was so glad it backed off because I had already made up in my mind, and my child was in there too. I went calm, and I tried to use, what's the word? What's the word I could think of? I tried to stay as calm as I possibly could. And I'm glad the person took heed. It is. That's why I put it up there. We was on a conversation on this yesterday, and I'll be thinking about, I be thinking about that girl because I heard her say it out her mouth. And I do understand that there's some brothers out here that will swear up and down, hey man, you know how they're lie and everything, brother, you don't, you know. I'm wise enough to say, oh no, that would never happen. Get out of here. But the vast majority of females who have ran into a situation like that, they're not making that shit up. Especially one that got a little bit more strength to actually want to tell somebody to get some justice done on their behalf, because at the time they wasn't strong enough. Right? I thought about this man's picture, and I thought about that girl having to lie and say that her cycle was on to keep him up off of her. I'm not trying to do no dead air. I'm finna put my eyes back over here and go up and read some more of these chats, because now I done got into this conversation, and some of the things I want to say out my mouth could fall up under the Patriots Act. And because I do love my freedom, and Because it reminds me of a classmate. And I don't care if anybody like, oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Check this out, though. On Monday, my classmate was fine. Something happened to her on Tuesday. Wednesday, that child was changed forever. By that Friday, I like to call my classmate's name. I know somebody did something to my classmate. The very, very, very sweet girl. She was very, very nice. And I asked my classmate, and my classmate was crying. And right as I think she was getting ready to tell me, some people walked in. That was as close as I ever got her to getting ready. What I believe was fixing to tell me who hurt her. But that child was fine on Monday. I'm going to tell you something else I don't like about this bullshit. Okay? And you think about it too. Chat. 109 viewers. 110. You check this out. Before you laugh or dismiss it, you raise your son upright. You take the trash out, boy. You know, you understand the type of, well, I shouldn't say my teaching because my shit is rigorous. Okay, it is. Anyway, my point is, you got a nice young son who you done raised up right. The boy is respectful. He likes this young lady. He really do. This young lady already have found herself in some unseemly situations. Her and my son hook up. It's when it has went untreated. No type of psych, anything in the mental, whatever word you want to put there, right? My son could get ruined because somebody ruined this sister or this female a long time ago. And then there was never no justice. You got some sisters that done hurt themselves because they couldn't bear what had happened to them. I don't like that with Nesto, not even with the damn fraud shit. I'm going to tell you one time, and this is one time only. There's one time since the years I done been on YouTube. Out of all the bullshit I done seen, schools being built, we're going to invest in Tulsa. We're going to get Tulsa back up and running. Come on, gimme. I'm going to build a school. Gimme. I'm going to do all of this. On that third day after Trump took that White House, and Trump said, stop playing with him and stop playing with the Americans who are the descendants who were under the institution of slavery, that 14th Amendment was for us and us only. We ain't got to share, shouldn't have had to share that shit with nobody. Somebody wanted to come over here and get them some get right, start from the bottom, give it up in blood and sweat, just the same way we did, right? My point is, when things go unchecked, it can hurt somebody innocent later on in life. And that bug-eye ass dude leaning over somebody's child, daughter. She a child and she 19. I don't care. I don't care. Look at them eyes. Oh, I hope one of y'all will have something. Boy, if he tried y'all, I hope y'all let the air out his ass. Intact. Take that. Get up off me. Man, where my play button at? Because I'm about to say so many curse words and so many shit, man. Mr. K Factor, please stand up. Put your hands behind your back. Mr. K Factor, you have the right to remain silent.
I was right.
Anything you say or do will be held against you in a court of law. Mr. K Factor, you have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. If K Factor, you cannot afford one, which I can't, we will provide one for you. I'm just gonna tell them, please don't Nesto me. Don't Nesto me.
I'm
I
trying.
was like, okay. I just said, see how I said, my suggestion to men is always just date a little down. I said, when you date a little down, then you're not, you know.
Let me see. I'm gonna play like I'm single. It's Saturday night. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm finna hit the street. I'm finna go out here. I'm finna go find me a woman, and I make. What she say? What she say? Shop down. Damn, she just hold on. Why would I sit up there and wrestle with that? But I could just do this. I know Dr. Clark and them got my back, but I can still do this.
You're not, you know, doing.
I got it now. Date down. Hey, females, what's up with y'all? Hey, which one of y'all are down from where I'm at? You mean live down the street from you? No. I'm talking about your life. I've been advised by Sonya that if I'm gonna date, don't go for the best. Date down. Huh. I wish Nesto did have enough cahoots to tell her, oh, that's kind of what I'm doing, because Shirley's up there and you're down there. I guess I'm already doing that. And then started that dumbass Shaggy laugh.
Going above and beyond. You know, you right there in your comfort zone. But when you date a certain situation and it pushes you, it'll stress the shit out of a person.
Okay, here's the thing. You don't listen to me either.
She don't.
I do listen to you.
You do not. You don't be listening to him. You been bullshitting that man. That man going to prison fucking around with you. Sorry. I'm so sorry. YouTube, let me slide with that one. That one came out the heart, out the stomach. I didn't have no control over it. That boy told you, your son told you, fooling around with her, they gonna baptize your ass. And I really dislike Sonya really pulling certain conversations up out of you. You did, Nesto. You spent a lot of time trying to tell her, shh, chill. Yo, be quiet. Chill
I
out.
don't think so.
I do.
really don't think so.
And
I
she
think
don't
you
listen.
just think I'm wishy-washy. I'm not.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not even talking about, and that's what it is.
Okay.
Because he acting like he mourning it, and then he act like I told him he don't need to be with her. I'm just sitting there like, man, you all over the place with your shit.
What is the fuck is he talking about?
That's what I said.
If you only
I
knew,
you confused
Nesto.
me just now.
I'm
Like,
trying to tell you that.
I was like,
I'm trying.
I was like, okay. I just said, see how I said, my suggestion to men is.
No, we going on to the next clip. No, I'm not finna take that. You're not finna give me that suggestion. Let's go, clip. Don't play.
Dumbo was poor when I met him. He was in debt with the government. He know all that.
Oh, god dang. I done made a boo-boo. We covered that. Let's run through this real quick so I can stay in the order I'm trying to stay in. We finna cross over in just a few minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Dumbo was in debt. They was moving reckless before I even got in the ballpark. I'm not going to tell them both business all like that. I'm telling you.
You already did.
Right.
That's the wrong person.
I know what the fuck going on. They don't know what's going on. I'm giving you the MO. So when you told me yesterday, well, you understand what I'm saying now. So I'm good. You're listening to me now.
I know you good. I didn't say you weren't.
No. I'm talking about with you and the situation, what I got going on, the future, all that right now.
Yay.
So I need you to understand what's happening. He just popping the lock right now. That's
I don't think I'm no serious, man. I just didn't like that little, you know.
Listen, man, all that shit on social media, all that shit, they got her so fucked that she don't know where she's coming and going right now.
And all that social media and that goddamn Sonya got you all effed up, and you damn sure don't know whether you coming or going. Otherwise, you standing out there arguing with your son, what he could do. She came in like she was that one. She came in. Well, no, actually, wait a minute. I just lied on that girl. Hold on, where Dr. Clark them at? Dr. Clark, I'm wrong on that, aren't I? She actually came in saying that Shirley was the rich one and she was the poor one. Then when Nesto started sharing information of his life and some of the restaurants and the vehicles he done drove, and then Sonya was imagining, which I done lost something. I lost something. Y'all said something to me the other day. If y'all ain't gonna get in my butt about it, I ain't gonna bring it up no more. But y'all have mollywopped me on something. I'm dead up wrong. I wished I would have gave it a little bit more thought before I jumped in and kind of shared my thought. Because right now I'm going 180 degrees the opposite direction. But when that Sonya was sitting there thinking of what it must look like, because you know Nesto fine as hell to her, especially his neck, right? So the neck watcher sitting in the back seat and Nesto warming up the car, finna drive Sonya somewhere. Every time she think about Shirley sitting in the back of the car and Nesto done warmed it up and he finna take baby to work, honey. Come on, honey. Him and honey fixing to go to work. Sonya be picturing that shit. Man, that girl be spazzing out when she be by herself. Spazzing out. Let's keep it moving. Let me pick up this pace a little bit.
I ain't seen nothing but some depressed shit out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I see. Motherfucker riding around in the car holding their fucking head. Depressed. Don't know what the fuck they going their damn self. So where I'm at right now, where I'm in my head right now, man, I'm not thinking about none of that shit. I'm finna fight my freedom. God, I'm blessed with you. I got 2 motherfucking turning, so I got to get myself free here. All the other shit don't even mean nothing to me at all. So all that, what he talking about with her and all that, man, I don't care nothing about all that. If you was all that, you wouldn't even gave the numbers up. You wouldn't even met the man. So you popping it too. So everybody popping it. So I ain't trying to hear that. And I'm hoping that you got your investigator on his job. Because everything I'm telling you that you read is false, then I'm giving you the fact. You're seeing it right now. So like I said, hey man, do that little homework about what I tell you about what they said. I supposed to put the shit and put it on in my business account. That's bullshit. You can't do that if you're doing it one way. I ain't seen nothing but some depressed shit out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I see. Motherfucker riding around in the car holding their fucking head.
I want to go to full video for just a second. Hold on.
So
trust me, we're not going to spend a lot of time here. But I do need, I didn't quite clip this right. I need to back up just a tad. I really needed about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let me try it here.
Yeah, that's it. August where? Come on, August.
Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday in August. I'm a real Virgo. I'm an August Virgo. I get it all together to step into September. Let me stop.
But that's only one August. Hell, we ain't made this August is started today. I gotta pay my rent.
He ain't pay no $1,000 because I was paying for the shit on the thing. He only sent me $300. My fur got locked up. That was it. And I didn't know the shit was on the book then. That when I fur got locked up. That's the only money that man sent me. Stop fucking lying. Everybody lying, man. Everybody lying. Everybody lying. I'm tired of people lying. It's just popping it. I'm tired of that shit right there. And I ain't got to keep going with this shit here. I'm not going to do it. If you don't see this shit, I've only been gone 1 year. Come on, man. And for me riding through yesterday, you know what I saw? Some bullshit. I saw bullshit. I seen motherfucker riding around, sitting in the fucking traffic, out there waiting on a dead man to get scripted up from the goddamn middle of the highway. Because he probably couldn't even take it no more. So, basically, what I'm saying to you, I ain't seen nothing but some depressed shit out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I see. Motherfucker riding around in the car holding their fucking head. Depressed.
You know, I'm curious, Nesto. Chat, feel free to jump in on this. when you allegedly took from the people that's claiming you done took something from them, maybe those people riding around with their hands on their head looking like they in the wilderness is because somebody done took something from them. Did you ever think about that, Nesto? Did you ever consider that?
Press. Don't know what the fuck they going their damn self. So where I'm at right now,
Could have been going down to the police station. Let me.
well, I'm in my head right now. Man, I'm not thinking about none of that shit. I'm finna fight my freedom. God, I'm blessed with you. I got 2 motherfucking turning.
See, you again. You again. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Every time you ain't never get it. Under your code of conduct in the religious setup that you have chosen to come up in, like you done wrote your own Bible or something, sir, you cannot honor a side chick and you're married. You slow, dumb me. I don't know where you got that from. But I'm not going to cheat you. Let me back up here so you can get your count right. All right, go ahead.
With you, I got 2 motherfucking turning. So I got to
Who paid for those 2 attorneys?
get myself free here. All the other shit don't even mean nothing to me.
Did it work? Chat, did it work? Oh God, dog! Boy, I didn't know y'all had done wrote that much. All right, let me get this thing. Let me run up this chat real quick. I'm so sorry. I went looking for something. Anyway, y'all don't want to hear that excuses. Y'all say K Factor, get to work. Dr. Clark came and said, I'm a September Virgo. Well, see, that's why we click. Dr. Clark. Kimmy, who said, I wonder how much laughing he will be in court next week. Hey, listen. Kimmy, who was you here with us yesterday? When I did a quick before and after, I played a couple of live shots of when Sonya would actually go physically visit him. I showed some from 2023, and then I showed one, I think, of 2025. It looked like 2 total different men sitting there. And I'm not talking so much about his, face, makeup, whether he done shaved or not. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about if tone could be set in a face, that boy face looked like he was not feeling her no more. But she is better than nothing. And then this fool got the nerve to say God done sent him and that boy married. Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. I need to move a little faster.
So all that, what he talking about with her and all that, man, I don't care about all that. If you was all that, you wouldn't even gave the numbers up. You wouldn't even met the man. So
I don't know what he was talking about right there. I was going to ask y'all. He would have did what with the numbers? You wouldn't even have gave the numbers up? I didn't know what he was talking about. Now, I guarantee you, by the time somebody tell me, it's going to make sense. All right, let me go up my chat just a little bit more. Kimmy Who said, it is midnight in my state, Kazan. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you're on the East Coast. Yeah, it's just 11. You ready to go, Kimmy Who? Hold on 1 second. Kimmy Who, you ready to hear this? I ain't ready to go yet, Kimmy. You're not finna leave me, are you, Kimmy Who? I know it's midnight. It's Saturday night. We up. We out. We out in the street. We looking for Sonya. Intellectually, that is. We just playing. I'm just playing. Ain't nobody looking for that girl. It did scream creepy old man, that picture that was up there. You look like, yeah. So I got all of that. All right, boom, back over here. Push play.
All that, what he talking about with her and all that, man, I don't care nothing about all that. If you was all that, you wouldn't even gave the numbers up. You wouldn't even met the man.
What was he talking about? You would never even gave the numbers up. You would have never even met the man. We got referral numbers for referrals. Thank God. Boy, I got doggone it. I did not just say, about time somebody tell me, it's going to immediately make sense. My chat, the K Factor Justice. Y'all go ahead. Thank you so much. We got that makes sense to me. So if you wrong, I'm riding with you. We going out together on that. I'm good. I am off this weekend. I know it, man. Kimmy Who, I'm telling you, man, I need to protest my dentist's office. We closed on Friday. Then I have to have Thursday and Friday off, and then work Saturday off Sunday. And I repeat, I do not like split off days. I like my days back to back to back. Back to play.
You popping it too. So everybody popping it.
They is popping it. While she sitting up there talking about some, hold on, let me back that up so I can get the rhythm. Because I feel that other energy coming in.
All the other shit don't even mean nothing to me.
Uh-huh.
At all.
At all. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
So all that, what he talking about with her and all
that he talking about with her. What he said about? What's the problem? What issues you got? What's the problem?
man, I don't care nothing about all that. If you was all that, you wouldn't even gave the numbers up. You wouldn't even met the man. So you popping it too. So everybody popping it. So I ain't trying to hear that. And I'm hoping that you got your investigator on his job. Because everything I'm telling you that you read is false, then I'm giving you the facts.
That investigator. Is it fair for me to just outright say she lying? She ain't never have an investigator, or did she? Did she have one? I ain't never see where that investigator did any real investigation that worked in Nesto's favor, and if it did, it damn sure didn't get him a bond.
You're seeing it right now. So they got to say, hey man, do that. All that, what he talking about with her and all that, man, I don't care nothing about all that. If you was all that, you wouldn't even gave the numbers up. You wouldn't even met the man. So you popping it too. So everybody popping it. So I ain't trying to hear that. And I'm hoping that you got your investigator on his job. So everything I'm telling you that you read is false, and then I'm giving you the facts.
What? Slow down, Nesto. Hold on. First of all, take a deep breath. Calm your ass down. Why didn't you just ask her? You going off in a rant. You about to let her get away. Here. Come sit in his lap. Come sit in his lap so he'll calm the hell down. His ass just running. Now let me back this up again.
Everybody popping. So I ain't trying to hear that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm hoping that you got your investigator on his job. So everything I'm telling you that you read is false, and I'm giving you the facts. You're seeing it right now. So they got to say, hey man, do that little homework about what I tell you about what they said. I was supposed to put the shit and put it on in my business account. That's bullshit. You can't do that if you're doing it one way. It's simple. All you got to do is call the folks when I tell you to call. They're going to tell you straight, and they're going to send you the facts in the papers. So all this bullshit.
Yeah, she's saying it was transferred to Wild. The warrant reads that it was transferred to Wild, whatever name, RV, but the thing was titled to you.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. It was tied not to me, it was tied to the company. That's how it's supposed to be. That's exactly what we discussed. Didn't have a problem riding out with me and seeing themselves then. They had no problem then. Ain't had no problem. So, what I'm finna say now.
Y'all, who didn't have no problem? You think, is that Gail? Would that be the Gail lady? Because Gail is the one that's the tall. Oh my goodness! Now maybe I am getting sleepy. Hold on. Let me relax. Okay, let me ask the chat. What's the young lady's name with the car? Let me get the language right. With the special needy kid. The one where all of a sudden her car wouldn't start and he tried to put her in the ambulance. What's her name? And then once I get her name, that's going to tell me if I want to, who's the Oriental tall looking woman. Look like she mixed with a little bit of us and a little Asian in her. I bet you she looked like she would have the type of money to where she could have been down. But I know what he was trying to do. He was on some slick shit. But country boy, you better know what you're doing, boy. You hear me? You hear me? So, hey, a lot of people are doing that PPP loan shit. Hey, don't let them LLCs go to y'all's head.
I need to figure out right now. Two things.
What's that?
Two things on I need to figure out.
And that's the thing. I don't.
God dang, Sonya, wait a minute. He finna tell you that. Here we go. Here we go with this bullshit. God, dog, he just want to get two things out his mouth.
They got all these one-sided conversations, and they going straight with a complaint with it. Like, you're supposed to interview his side, because first of all, if you don't have...
Hon, stop it. Stop it. Hold on, Nesto. Hon, what you be thinking in your head? Okay. Elena? Okay. So then Gail was the tall woman who what looked like to me had a little Asian in her and a little, maybe a sprinkle of us in her. But the Asian was winning. Okay. I appreciate that, chat. I appreciate that.
You can't.
You can't just go and discharge. Because if I come to the police and say this, that, and the other about somebody, they got to verify my information. I can't just come in here and start saying shit.
It's nothing.
Okay.
It's nothing.
Come on.
I don't even know if she gonna have enough evidence to be able to do all that. I don't even know if the police officers have people to do all that, find evidence, do this and that. I don't even know if they got all that, because I never heard that.
Well, shit, Sonya should have jumped in. And now I kind of see why, damn, I just solved something that was in my head. I now see why that lawyer told you to shut up. You was talking too much on the phone. And then he asked you a question. The question was to Nesto from the lawyer, are you trying to represent yourself? Now, luckily, Nesto didn't hesitate. Him said no. Him said no real fast. Him said no. Him not trying to represent himself. Lawyer and them said, all right then. I need you to get your ass up off them phone. Talking too much. Okay? Talking too much. Get your ass off that phone. Sonya, well, he ain't talking about the case. Hold on, let me see, can I bust up, Bubba? Hold on, let me speed this up a little bit.
Never heard nobody tell me, hey man, they always come back when they get the accusation after they get indicted. They don't find shit out till they get indicted. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have
sometimes, right, but I've been helping her, that's all. Because a lot of stuff she's saying, right, I killed, and then I don't know how people forget shit. Half the people that get accused aren't guilty. As soon as something come up, everybody go, "Oh, I heard what you did." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what
police
killed
lie, prosecutors lie.
That's what killed it right there. Straight up, that's what killed the whole thing. That's what killed it. You kind of mean.
I always find out everything, whether I know the person or not, because I know this is lie. So I always be like, "No, let me hear the facts to that," because these women be too quick to be throwing that out there like that. Like, you know.
Yeah. So I don't really like talking to him like that. You like call your brother because this shit is depressing.
No, you ain't got to call him.
No,
at all.
No, I'm saying that's why I don't call like that, because they all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tell you one thing, then they come back 2 weeks later and say the next thing. Oh, she said they embarrassed him. Well, if that's the case, why are you still trying to do something?
Right.
No, I didn't
And
do that.
then I don't know how people forget shit. Half the people that get accused aren't guilty. As soon as something come up, everybody go, "Oh, I heard what you did." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what
Police
killed.
lie,
Yeah,
prosecutors
that's
lie.
what killed it right there.
What killed it? What killed it?
Straight up, that's what killed the whole thing.
What?
That's what killed it.
What?
You counted me
I
out.
always find out everything.
Shut up, Sonya. Yeah. Here we go. Goodness gracious almighty. Let me see, can I try to see what he maybe about to say. This big mouth ass.
Whether I know the person or not, because I know this is lie, so I always be like, no, let me hear the facts to that, because these women be.
You counted me
I
out.
always find out.
That's what killed it. You counted me out.
I always find out everything. Whether I know.
And what y'all think he was about to say? You think he was finna say? No, let me see. You turned me on to that lawyer? No, I don't think so, because I think this is the one he went jail shopping for. You know, you get on the imaginary cart, and when you lock down, and you go down the aisles, and you shopping for a lawyer.
The person not, because I know this is lie, so I always be like, no, let me hear the facts to that, because these women be too quick to be throwing that out there like that. Like, you know.
Yeah. So I don't really like talking to him like that. You like call your brother because this shit is depressing.
No, you ain't got to call him.
No,
at all.
No, I'm saying that's why I don't call like that, because they all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tell you one thing, then they come back 2 weeks later and say the next thing. Oh, she said they embarrass him. Well, if that's the case, why are you still trying to do something?
Because that's a dumb question, really.
They don't have that. They're not gonna do all that.
You got a date of birth? Oh, she's 19. She was 19. She same age as tomorrow.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. You got information. Do whatever you need to do.
Y'all hear the call? Did you hear the call? She's asking him about the 19-year-old.
They don't have that. They're not gonna do all that.
You got a date of birth? Oh, she's 19. She was 19. She same age as tomorrow.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. You got information. Do whatever you need to do. So I'm not gonna talk all
We're
that.
just gonna do a background. That's all. You just not allowed. We're not allowed to contact or talk or go around, but we can do backgrounds and investigate character in that person's situation, like I did with Erica. Because I had Erica's ring.
But I know they could put that in, because he ain't gonna put it in. So if she put it in, and she say, I can't do it, but she say she can put it in, and she can't represent, but she can still put it in. He has to take it over. He gonna want to take it over, because he gotta clear his face up.
He's supposed to do whatever you need him to do, because he's paid. He ain't no fucking free lawyer.
But his thing, not on that case is not.
What case you talking about? This for conspiracy and them other two is him.
Yeah, I know, but I ain't even following them on them. I'm not following them. I'm worrying about that other shit.
He's kind of answering that question a little bit. I think that was Leroy and I talking a while ago on it, how would he play this, whether he a plea or go to the box. This is a little bit of his breakdown.
I got a bond on
right, the shit, the heavy shit.
Yeah.
That's what that shit is.
Hold on.
I need to figure out.
And that's the thing.
Bear with me.
Yeah, like, that's only one August. Hell, we ain't made this August. It started today. I gotta pay my rent.
He ain't pay no $1,000 because I was paying for the shit on the thing. He only sent me $300. When I first got locked up, that was it. And I didn't know the shit was on the book then. That when I first got locked up, that's the only money that man sent me. Stop fucking lying. Everybody lying, man. Everybody lying. I'm tired of people lying. It's just popping it.
Oh,
I'm tired of that shit right there. And I ain't got to keep going with.
What about, I wonder, when he be talking like that, I wonder if he had, hold on, her up in, wait a minute, her ass up in there as a part of that. I wonder. Get back up.
Yeah, said all the calls he got, and he paid thousands in phone calls because he's talked to you in August.
Well, for who? What thousand?
That's what he told me. That's what he said. I said, oh, you must have been talking all day, every day, if that's the
Let
case.
me explain something to you.
I said, because it's only $8 for a 30-minute call, so I don't know.
I ain't talked to them ever one fucking time for 15 minutes, and that was
In
the night.
August.
I mean, who said Sonya always was pushing on information on that 19-year-old? I'm telling you, you ought to heard her kind of go through the whole thing of Sonya was talking about how, yeah, I'm small, but you know, my skin is all soft and whatnot and everything. And they was like, yeah, she was like, no, when you young, you know, your body more firm and you know, more perky and all of this different stuff. What she's picturing in her head, it is sick. It is sick for her to be looking at a 19-year-old as if she was competing with the 19-year-old. And truth be told, including in the Bible, you wasn't going to be able to top you in your 50s and this girl 19. Even though Nesto dead up in the wrong, if he shysted that girl in any capacity under the sun, he dead up wrong, directly or indirectly. Him sharpening his pencil or allowing her to sharpen other people's pencil. And if that boy is found out to cross state line, which falls up under the commerce, I know y'all don't be wanting to hear that shit, so I ain't even gonna go through all of that. But I know it. If that boy get hemmed up for taking that girl, if that boy went out of that state, crossed them state line, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm not even gonna go all the way in. I'm just gonna say respectfully, they gonna baptize his ass. You watch and see, don't he do so?
Yeah, that's it. August well. Come on, let August.
Yeah, like, but that's only one August. Hell, we ain't made this August is started today. I gotta pay my rent.
He ain't pay no $1,000 because I was paying for the shit on the thing. He only sent me $300. My fur got locked up. That was it.
But then don't be making it sound like you sound like one of them baby mamas. My baby daddy don't do nothing for this baby. Mama, he don't do nothing. Oh, that little bit of child support. Well, then shut up then. Stop telling the child the father doesn't do nothing. You're lying. That's what Nesto doing right now.
I didn't know the shit was on the book then. That when I first got locked up. That's the only money that man
That's your and
sent me. Stop fucking lying. Everybody lying, man.
you lying too. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Everybody lying. Everybody lying. I'm tired of people lying. It's just popping it. I'm tired of that shit right there. And I ain't got to keep going with this shit here. I am not going to do it. If you don't see this shit, I've only been gone 1 year.
I'm trying to get on my nerves.
And for me riding through yesterday, you know what I saw?
What you saw?
Bullshit.
What you saw?
I saw bullshit. I seen
What you saw?
motherfuckers riding around,
Uh-huh.
sitting in the fucking traffic,
Uh-huh.
out there waiting on a dead man to get scripted up from the goddamn middle of the highway.
Uh.
And he probably couldn't even take it no more. So
Damn. So he did what? I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Not laughing. Sharp guy, come here. Come here. No. I don't even want that one. Hold on. I got a better one. Fit this. Anyway, let me get my question going. My question is, I don't see it right off. Anyway, my question is, when the dude was being scraped up off the road, you suggesting or assuming he did what? Did something to himself? To under the rules of completeness, I need you to complete that thought. Let me back up just a tad here. Please let that be far
only
enough.
been gone 1 year.
Uh-huh.
Come on, man. And for me riding through yesterday, you know what I saw?
What you saw? Tell me what you saw.
Some bullshit.
Was it stinking? Was the flies already on it?
I saw bullshit. I said, motherfucker riding around,
Uh-huh.
sitting in the fucking traffic.
Riding
Don't know.
around, sitting
I
in the
guess he wants you to keep that lifestyle somehow.
What
I guess he
lifestyle? What
I don't
lifestyle?
know that glitz and glam. I don't know. I don't know.
Giving you the fact. You're seeing it right now. Like I said, hey man, do that little homework about what I tell you about what they said. I supposed to quit.
Hold on, guys. I made a boo-boo, so I need to fix it real quick, and I'm doing it right now. Y'all don't see it, but I do. Reset now.
They don't have that. They're not gonna do all that.
You got a date of birth? Oh, she's 19. She was 19. She's same age as tomorrow.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. You got information. Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. Cause there she go. There she go.
So I'm not gonna talk all
We're
that.
just gonna do a background. That's all. You just not allowed.
Okay.
We not allowed to contact.
Hey! Aren't you one of the one? You look like your ass on that damn tricycle too. Aren't you one of the ones that say, hey, which was dumb? Didn't you just say earlier, or maybe I was listening to it on something else? You were saying earlier, though, you could talk about the prosecution team's point of view. You just can't talk about any of your strategy for your defense. Now, that's what she said. Now, she back over here, and I know Nesto, boy, I know he heated. He heated. Go ahead.
Her information.
And there's a telephone number because they're not gonna look that up. I know they're not. Because I asked him. She ain't called.
Yeah.
So I ain't finna do all that. He ain't filed nothing. He ain't did nothing. I'm not finna do all that. I'm not gonna wait on all that. I know this case that ain't got no bond on.
Shout out the phone calls from prison. Shay and her husband for providing us with these calls. We appreciate it. Shout out to you.
Did I supposed to go to court? The one I'm indicted on?
How did I do?
I know that's got to be handled soon, so he had to handle that.
That's ridiculous. If you're going to have a bond on that bullshit, you reading the warrant, it's not even it's really civil.
I know.
All of that shit is civil.
I know it is.
All of these things are completely different things. It's one thing if it's a pattern. If you got a pattern with a whole bunch of victims, then you could say, okay, because here's a pattern. This is the person who they go out and they do this. Everybody's situation is a completely different story. This person is saying, this is what happened. This is how we met. This is what we were supposed to do, and da-da-da-da-da. And this person is saying something completely opposite. This person is saying something completely different. So it's like totally different shit.
Okay, that's fine. So just please get it. I'm hoping that your investigator got the same everything he can do.
Nesto, I just do not think. I think cap. I think she was capping about an investigator. To do what?
Do his thing too, hoping, because I ain't heard you say nothing about one that he's done or looked.
She don't have no sir. Did anybody come down there, come in, go to the private section, sit down, and out of your mouth, you give the investigator where he needs to start? If that didn't happen, sir, you didn't have no investigator. Or I should say, Sonya didn't have no investigator in the first place. We call that cap.
I
with a capital C.
just had sent him that. I got a text him today. I sent him that girl.
Made me think of my the homie that passed through yesterday. I'll do it on Monday. I gotta send him this. I gotta send him a text. I gotta send him an email. It's always the afterthought.
Name to run her.
That shit would drive me up the wall. That would drive me up the wall. You hear me?
And there's a telephone number because they're not gonna look that up. I know they're not. They don't have that. They're not gonna do all that.
You got a date of birth? Oh, she's 19. She was 19. She's same age as tomorrow.
Okay.
We moving right along.
I was on for 3 hours. And I was like, people just kept asking the same question. Yeah, the first one, 3 hours. The second one was 2 hours. Because it was just that many people, and that many people just kept talking and asking questions and stuff. So I was like, look, because the couple people kept doing that same married man narrative. Why are you talking to him? Like he can't have friends, right? And I was like, look, I don't give a fuck about the marriage at this point. I said the marriage don't hold. If he don't get out, that marriage ain't gonna be shit. I said so. My concern is getting him out and his freedom. It ain't got shit to do with everything else that he got going on. That's paused. Everything else is paused. We're just concerned with getting him a fair trial and getting him out of jail. I'm not concerned. Y'all keep talking about the marriage, the marriage, the marriage, the marriage. Okay, whatever. It's on pause. He get out, then whatever happens, happens. But right now, my concern is the case. It's not about relationships and all of this stupid shit and who fucking and who sucking and all. Like, sometimes they got on my nerves. I was on for 3 hours. And I was like, people just kept asking the same.
You know, I don't think Sonya can count higher than 3. First, the other night, we were doing 3 a.m. Was it 3 p.m.? Was it 1300? 3. Everything come in 3s. Keep a lookout for that too now.
Same question. Yeah, the first one, 3 hours. The second one was 2 hours. Because it was just that many people.
Kimmy, who I'm doing this really for you. I'm just giving a quick review. I'm going to try to shut up here in a minute. This was early part now. I think this was like December of 2022. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. I'm cheating, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
And that many people just kept talking and asking questions and stuff. So I was like, look, because the couple people kept doing that same married man narrative. Why are you talking to?
What did Dion say? Slide this over a little. What did Dion say? Now, hold on 1 second here. Yeah, now that I got Nesto pulled over. I wanted to pull Nesto over a little bit, Kimmy. Let me back this up just a tad. All right, now we're ready.
3 hours. The second one was 2 hours. Because it was just that many people, and that many people just kept talking and asking questions.
Hold on, Sonya. I want to read Kimmy Who, then we'll get back to you. Kimmy Who said, Nesto never asked Sonya about all her lies about the investigator or lawyer. Nesto just kept believing her mess. I don't know. I think I don't think I'm gonna ride all the way with you on that one, Kimmy Who. I think that he was living off of hope. Yeah, that's the best way for me to put that. Because when him and Dion was talking, and Dion was kind of he would never go into deep details, but he kept saying, "I know what's up. I know what's up," and just man to man. And I think that was a 2025 call too. Man to man, I think he definitely knew. But what else was he to do? I know he wished he could hit restart. This girl ruined this boy. That's a fact. But let me hit this play button. Look at him now.
So I was like, look, because the couple people kept doing that same married man narrative. Why are you talking to him? Like he can't have friends, right? And I was like, look.
She writes the law in the marriage. That girl got some nerve. She talking about who can. She was only married for 15 minutes herself. Was she not?
Look, I don't give a fuck about.
And she meant that. You hear her, Nesto? You see her put that jerk in her head. Hold on. You ain't see it, Nesto? Hold on, I got you.
Give a fuck about the marriage at this point. Okay. I said the marriage don't hold. If he don't get out.
I'm talking about she gets now. You know,
like he can't have friends, right? And I was like, look, I don't give a fuck.
She does not give a F about your marriage. What you mean? What you mean, K-Factor? What you mean? What I mean is, This is the picture she got in her head. She don't give a F about that. What happens to it, what it did to Shirley, how it affected her, how long it took for her to get back on her feet, how many people did she owe, how much was she trying to keep it on the quiet burner, on the slow burner, and still do her job, which she still has. While you kept talking about her, go retire, go sit down. No, Shirley standing tall, and I hope she come up in that courtroom. I hope she pull up on a damn RV with a young brother, not that young now. I ain't talking about no teens, 20s. I'm talking about a good 45-year-old. But hey, baby, you just get over there on the passenger seat. You gonna work back there in your office? All right. Man, Nesto will flip that prison van over. You hear me?
About the marriage at this point. I said the marriage don't hold.
It don't hold water. Don't hold nothing.
If he don't get out, that marriage ain't gonna be shit. I said, so my concern is getting him out and his freedom. It ain't got shit to do with everything else that he got going on. That's paused. Everything else is paused. We're just concerned with getting him a fair trial and getting him out of jail. I'm not concerned. Y'all keep talking about the marriage. Okay, whatever. It's on pause. He get out, then whatever happens. But right now, my concern is the case. It's not about relationships and all of this stupid shit and who fucking and who sucking and all. Like, sometimes they got on my nerves. I was on for 3 hours. And I was like, people just kept asking the same question. Yeah, the first one was 3 hours. The second one was 2 hours. Because it was just that many people, and that many people just kept talking and asking questions and stuff. So I was like, look, because a couple of people kept doing that same married man narrative. Why are you talking to him? Like, he can't have friends, right? And I was like, look, I don't give a fuck about the marriage at this point. I said, the marriage don't hold. If he don't get out, that marriage ain't gonna be shit. I said, so my concern is getting him out and his freedom. It ain't got shit to do with everything else that he got going on. That's
all right. Let's see what he got going on here. Let's do a Nesto advertisement. Hold on. Before we even get started, let me fix something here. Y'all need to see what I see. Be back up a little bit. Shout out the phone call from prison. Mother Shay and hubby for doing such an awesome job. We're going to stop by and do a Nesto advertisement. It's the best we can do to help him.
Ready to wash my hands here?
Hold on. Wait 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the hell up here. Let me go hang up here on the wall. I'm going to look out the window. All right, now we ready. The boy ain't touched none of that soap. See that soap over there? So you don't see it. You see that soap? That boy didn't touch that soap. And I'm curious to know what he gonna dry his hands with. Let me get this right. He washed his hands with no soap and then turn around and take his hand eventually to cut the water off. No paper towel, no dry towel. Hell, I don't even see a roll of damn toilet paper.
Get myself prepared for this new year.
A new year coming in. Okay.
So I wash my hand with the ones who sitting around here playing last year. Didn't know how to get to the money.
Were y'all playing last year? Y'all didn't know how to get to the money last year? You hear me talk? I'm talking to y'all. I'm asking y'all on Nesto's behalf. Y'all did or did not know how to get to the money?
Sitting around here playing last year. Didn't know how to get to the money. The ally didn't know how to get to the money. So I'm going to wash my hands so I can wash them away from me so I can move forward. So I can show them how to really, really, really get this money this year. I'm going to show them how to get it. But see, here's the thing. A lot of people don't have confidence in themselves. I got confidence in myself. I'm going to believe in myself. I believe in God. I'm going to do what I got to do. See, the ones who sit around here and talk about one thing for sure. Oh, this is what I got. I got bills to pay. You got bills to pay, but you got to understand how to get to the money so you can pay your bills. So guess what? If you're like me, you understand? Wash your
undocumented jobs
hands.
they had. If you
Watch
got a
your
criminal
people
record, you
away
can work.
from you. Because guess what? You keep them around, they're going to stay, what? Stagnated. And you're going to stay stagnated too.
Now, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on one second.
Yeah, you did right there.
Hold on one second.
I don't know. I have to look on your page.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know.
Here we go.
Get ready to wash my hands here.
Sisters, looking at that brother in the house. Are y'all trying to tell me you couldn't see yourself sitting on the counter having a sip of wine, watching your man Nesto wash his hand with no soap, no dry towel, and he talking shit? No Diddy. Is he fine? Good looking man? I'm talking about if y'all trying to get to the bottom of how Shirley and some of these, as I guess if what's the boy's name again, Kevin Samuel, if he was to reverse it around, and when the question was, what does a man need to do to get a what's the how he used to word it, a upscale, a high class, a top 10%? I'm asking, would Nesto pass the bar? It's all, I mean, and be honest, I don't give a shit. And he better be glad I ain't got on his ass about handling them dildos. That shit like the boy.
Get myself prepared for this new year. So I wash my hand with the ones who sitting around here playing last year. Didn't know how to get to the money. They all didn't know how to get to the money. I'm gonna wash my hands so I can wash them away from me so I can move forward. So I can show them how to really, really, really get this money this year. I'm gonna show them how to get it.
Wash his hand and then reach right up there and turn the nozzle off. After he done washed his hand. Not a towel in sight. Let's see if he dry. Let's see how he dry.
See, here's the thing. A lot of people don't have confidence in themselves. I got confidence in myself. I'm going to believe in myself. I believe in God. I'm going to do what I got to do. See, the ones who sit around here and talk about one thing for sure. Oh, this what I got. I got bills to pay. And you got bills to pay, but you got to understand how to get to the money so you can pay your bills. So guess what? If you're like me, you understand? Wash your hands. Wash the old people away from you. Because guess what? You keep them around, they're going to stay, what? Stagnated. And you're going to stay stagnated too.
Boy, and y'all telling me y'all couldn't see yourself getting off from work, coming home to him? Nesto is practicing. What's going on, Black Dog? I haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on with you? What's going on? Let's get back to work. Hold on. Kimmy who? I'm still working for you right now. Hold on one second. I need a placeholder. Let me slap that over there real quick. Oh, right there, Kimmy. Now, that first video we watched was in 2022. Hold on one second, Kimmy. Hold on one second. You bear with K Factor for a minute. It's only right. I don't think you was here for this part yesterday. And you Kimmy. You Kimmy who? No, hell no, my time. Yeah, Black Dog, what's up, baby? You said no, my time. You couldn't see. Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see how I want to do. Okay, here we go. Now, I gotta go back up here.
Trying to get on my nerves.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta go back up there for just a second. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Now, swing this over to you, Kimmy who. Now, that first video, he got a regular face. He's engaged. You know what I'm saying? He on that fugazi ass shit. But now look at this boy energy. Look at his energy now, Kimmy, as I hit play. Check him out.
Work these jobs. There you go. Because you know they always trying to say, oh, you can't work here with a record. Oh, you can't work here with a record. Oh, you can't work here with a record. So those are all jobs that people with records can work.
By the way, too, Not only don't look at his I got you, I got you by time, Kimmy. Who I'm pulling y'all off of that detail. Back to this though. Back to this. I did not mean to do that.
In this jail visit from February 2nd, 2025, Nesto and Sonya talk about many things.
Hold on 1 second. I'm finna fix that real quick. Y'all bear with me. I didn't need the whole video. We just looking at a tone, facial expression, energy. And in order for us to do that, I need you to get a good look at him. Therefore, I need to do a little bit of work real quick. Hold on 1 second. They pull that up like that. Nope, I want a little face, a little. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, now let's go.
Undocumented jobs that they had. If you got a criminal record, you can work these jobs. There you go. Because you know they always trying to say, oh, you can't work here with a record.
Look at that energy. You see that, Kimmy who?
Oh, you can't work here with a record. Oh, you can't.
That's different than when she was visiting with the Ghostbusters jacket. He was perkier.
Can't work here with a record. So those are all jobs that people with records can work. If you're tired of being in and out of jail, do this. That's the first thing they say when they go to jail anyway. Man, I wish I would have just got me a McDonald's job and stayed out the way.
Kimmy who? You see his energy? This is in 2025. He looked like his fate has been sealed. And you know what? Before it's all over with, that might really be the case.
Don't they say that shit when they get in there?
Yeah, I don't listen out there. I don't be listening. I don't even try to get in these folk conversation. It be I don't be listening out there. I don't be listening at none of what they got to say.
Nothing. He don't listen at nothing. He a good little boy. I get somewhere and sit down.
It don't, cause boy, like,
you know what? Real talk. Real talk. Give me a second. Let me decipher it through my head real quick. Let me see, can I clean it up? Okay, I think I got it now. Even over there where he's at, for them charges that boy got, the honest truth, honest truth, it's a wonder he even waiting to still go inside the courtroom. It's a wonder he even done made it that far with those type of charges.
yeah. Especially when they 50, it be too much, and I don't feel like listening to nobody pity party. Yeah.
And you don't want to share your pity party, because if you was to share your pity party, in short, I should have kept my wife. I'm supposed to be older and full of wisdom. You think your wisdom would be in check when you in, getting close to your 60s. I'm 53. I don't seek knowledge no more. I've done that 40-some years. Now I'm practicing wisdom. I wish y'all could have seen my son pop up in there and ask me a couple of questions. From school. The boy put a smile on my face when he said, Pop, no, actually, he said, Dad, you one smart-ass man. I said, boy, I'm going to let you slide with that ass part. And I said, no, I'm not. I really know nothing. But what I do know, son, to hold you all the way to your great-grandchildren. Nesto, on the other hand, now, what is this thing? What the hell is going on here? What is going on? I don't want to get no feedback to nothing. I just want to hit this play.
I don't be want to hear all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I ain't want to see all of that. Go ahead, Nesto. Sorry.
So then you do trying to talk encouragement if you want to fight and all that. So I just don't say nothing.
Oh, you can only just have them by. Keep it going.
Let me see. Did she sing her song?
Jobs that they had. If you got a criminal.
Oh, let me fast forward this to the end. I want to go right here.
I just don't say nothing.
Oh, you can only just have them by. Keep it going. It was
yeah.
Just keep it going.
Yeah. I don't even say that
much because that's out here. You can't engage out here. You just gotta be polite if they're polite to you. Read the room.
All right, she didn't sing it. Moving right along. Before y'all get ready to go, I know I done
Yes,
held
they
y'all.
do. Me too. I mean, it could just be a freak accident.
We close to my birthday on here. Hold on 1 second. I want y'all to get a load of this now. Get a load of this. This is madness. Okay, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second here. I gotta really teach myself to really find out why don't that thing put your nope. That's not what I want. Up here. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to go back over to August. Hold on 1 second. Let me move myself back over here. Get out the way. Sometimes Sonya be brushing her teeth with her washcloth after she washed downstairs. Don't start with me. I'll pull that video up and shock you. She showed you what she do. All right, now let's go. Virgo season. This would be 3 days after my birthday.
Like that happens. You got a freak accident, and you got. I believe in karma. I believe when people out there do stuff.
Get a load of this now. I gotta talk through this. I know I normally let it. Okay, I'll shut up. I'll do my job first. Let me start it all over.
Sense to me, but okay.
Yes, they do. Me too. I mean, it could just be a freak accident. Like that happens. You got a freak accident, and you got. I believe in karma. I believe when people out there do stuff shit deliberately, that you gonna get your karma. You gonna get that shit back.
Okay, well you.
So if you don't, and that's why I treat everybody well, and I don't know. I don't nobody over. I don't fuck nobody over.
That's a lot of people who don't fuck a lot of people over. That's a lot of people. So I'm just saying that they could just be talking regular. They say somebody over too, right? They could be bad mouths about it, right? They could stop somebody else from getting their blessing, right? All that's karma, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're not a perfect angel across the board, if you do little shit, you get little karma, I guess. If you do big shit, you get big karma.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Same sense to me, but okay.
Yes, they do. Me too. I mean, it could just be a freak accident, like that happens. You got a freak accident, and you got. I believe in karma. I believe when people out there do stuff.
Do you hear this girl? This girl is fixing to define and place herself under the rules of engagement of karma. Get a load of this now.
Shit, deliberately, that you gonna get your karma. You gonna get that shit back.
Okay, well.
Y'all reckon we should hold her to that? I'm down to hold her to it. Y'all hit the like button for me real quick. Impress me one time. Question or concerns? You can hit that email, kzon@gmail.com. Cigar, cup of tea, cup of coffee, to say I liked it, to say you're cool. $ Kzon Senior, right there. Let go.
So if you don't, and that's why I treat everybody well.
Do she treat you didn't treat Shirley well. And she was married to that man. You didn't treat her well. You did not treat Shirley well. Therefore, with your own tongue.
Well, and I don't know. I don't nobody over.
Hold on.
I treat everybody well.
Did she treat everybody well first? Already, don't even waste your fingers. Don't even touch nothing. We already know what the answer is to that.
And I don't know. I'll nobody over.
That's all.
You messed over Shirley, and you was trying to work with that lawyer to scheme out some money. I'm trying to look for 2 more clips, and then one day I'm calling the court justices back in. I'm gonna have my motions and everything intact. She was on some slick shit with that lawyer and the money. And I guarantee you, if Dr. Clark's still here with me, she probably remember that particular call where Shirley sent the money. She playing both sides. She was playing Nesto and, 3 sides. She was playing Shirley's money through Nesto, and then she was trying to come back on the backside, you know what I'm saying, and pick up a little bit from the lawyer. But the lawyer was smarter than she was with her Wawa looking ass.
I'll nobody over.
That's a lot of people who don't fuck a lot of people over. That's a lot,
Yep.
a lot of people. So I'm just saying.
Dang, was he confessing just then? Dang, boy, I wish I had a priest suit. If I had a priest suit, I'd tell him, come talk to me, son. Come confess your sin to the K Factor and his team.
They could just be talking regular. They say somebody over too, right?
Right.
They could be bad mouths about it, right?
I hear crickets. I need to find me a cricket something. Crickets. She ain't saying nothing. Don't say nothing.
Right? They could stop somebody else from getting their blessing, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's common, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're not a perfect angel across the board, if you do little shit, you get little karma, I guess. If you do big shit, you get big karma.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Same sense to me. But okay.
Yes, they do. They do. I mean, it could just be a freak accident like that happens. You got a freak accident.
Right. You'll still be figuring it out. Let me move right along.
Everything, I got to start over brand new anyway, which I already knew that. But the only thing about it is, with this out there like that, with that lead charge, that ain't my character. So I can't do nothing but go the other way. I got to, everything I do got to be paperwork. I got to sue. That's the only thing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody really going to really fuck with me like that because of my business character. So whatever I try to do, get a job, whatever, ain't nobody trying to fuck with me like that because they don't think I'm too, we call it the resume, too high much on the resume. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too overqualified. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just got to sit here and fight this shit. So I just want to make sure you understand I can be out of here in 2 weeks, or I can be sitting in this motherfucker for everything. I got to start over brand new anyway, which I already knew that. But the only thing about it is, with this out there like that, with that lead charge, that ain't my character. So I can't do nothing but go the other way. I got to, everything I do got to be paperwork. I got to sue.
So you learn. And you're going to sue everybody? You're going to sue. You could be conflating 2 things. It sounds like you're conflating 2 things.
Sue.
Uh-huh.
That's the only thing I can do.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody really going to really fuck
I don't understand what you're saying, but okay.
me like that because of my business character.
What in the hell is a business character? What that boy just say?
Character. So whatever I try to do, get a job, whatever, ain't nobody trying to fuck me like that because they don't think I'm too, we call it the resume.
No, they ain't going to be effing with you. They going to lock their hamsters up, the goat, the ducks, the chickens. We taking the children to Camp David. You get your ass up and just in case. You be on some, hey boy.
Too high much on the resume. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Too overqualified. That's what I'm just gotta sit here and fight this shit. So I just want to make sure you understand. I can be out of here in 2 weeks, or I can be sitting in this motherfucker for another year. It can go both. It can go any kind of way.
Hey, fam. You see that date up there, June 29th, 2023. My question to you is, according to this conversation, how did it go? All right, switch your gears for a second. And then I think I'm gonna let y'all wrap. I think we're gonna wrap it up off of this one. But get this. We're gonna wrap it up with this one. I'm gonna go get something else that we've already done. I'm gonna run over. I don't even want to say it because I don't want her to creep up in there and take one of it down. But we're gonna go backwards for a second. We're gonna go get something that was conversated about. Let me see, where are we at? April. I think her and her had the conversation. Who? Okay, I'll do it this way. Hold on one second. Let me do it this way. Let me just slide this over here like that. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and go to work. I'm going to play it first. You know what I'm going to do. Let's go.
Yeah, I see that it was lower. Yeah, but that's still fucking.
You goddamn right, the hamster. Ducks, the chicken, the goldfish. I don't know. I partially want to roll with Sonya that it was on the hard drive. It was, since it was bought used. But what Sylvia read out, shout out to Sylvia too. And while I'm giving out shout out the phone call from prison, Shay and hubby. What Sylvia read, hold on, because this all finna intertwine. I'm almost moving ahead of myself. Let me hit this play button.
Ridiculous. That shit is untouchable. It's supposed to be $20,000. What are you talking about? And you could see they did things so that it kind of wouldn't backfire on them in the hope that they don't go to trial with their CP case. But at the same time, to the obvious person, why would you put dates that he possessed it while he was in jail? He was in jail. You didn't put the correct dates. Why did you omit the dates? Put the dates in the download, because y'all had somebody forensically look at everything and break it all down. Why didn't you put the actual dates? Because it's going to show the shit is old as hell. I know, I should say, I am. But anyway.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's just, roll with it. Roll with it. It's crazy. What you eat for?
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I see that it was lower. Yeah, but that's still fucking ridiculous. That shit is untouchable. It's supposed to be $20,000. What are you talking about? And you could see.
They said what they said. Damn, now you're making me want to. Hold on, let me just do my show.
You could see they did things so that it kind of wouldn't backfire on them in the hope that they don't go to trial with their CP case. But at the same time, to the obvious person, why would you put dates that he possessed it?
Was not Sylvia just getting on her ass a couple of months ago about her? See, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. Where my face screen? Let me put you up on something. I know exactly what she's talking about. I'm a little bitty blogger, so I can tell y'all. If Sonya would have just shut the up, let them roll with the date that they had on there. The date that they had on there, as it was written, the date that they had on there would have been virtually impossible for him to have committed that crime. All he had to do was shut up and let his lawyer handle that, because the prosecution side has done, and I haven't even did no deep research, but the parts I have picked up on in the beginning, they made some crucial mistakes. They done fixed them though. Sonya it up for that boy. She should have shut up. Nesto should have took that telephone and damn near shoved it down her throat. Let me let y'all digest it. What I'm saying is, in the beginning, the date, one of those dates that they had on there, but when the crime was alleged to have been committed, they were wrong. These dates were coming about as this man was already incarcerated. And they left it like that for a long time. I know in my head when I saw it on somebody else's channel, I believe I was watching Sister Pam. I like Sister Pam. I dig her style, and I salute her scholarship. That's a full-fledged lawyer. My major was history. I have to dabble in law. Kill that though. Sonya F that shit up. And I know what I'm talking about because Sylvia came in and said the same thing back here in February. I did a whole video on it. Sonya messed when Dion said she gonna baptize him. Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed one of the baptisms right here, right now, or here on the K Factor. Shout out the phone calls from prison, Shay and hubby.
Why would you put dates that he possessed it while he was in jail? He was in jail. You didn't put the correct date.
Why would you? Nesto. Son. You needed some help. Oh man, I wish your man. I'm telling y'all, I don't believe Dre and Dion put enough emphasis into these phone calls. 2, I don't know how Nesto was picturing as they were getting on to him about the phone calls because he don't have access to it. He doesn't know exactly how it's operating. He don't know. He doesn't know. I can sit here and do this and this and this. Or I can come down here and get my strawberry. Because Shirley Strawberry, my girl. For Shirley Strawberry. That's why there's 4 strawberries there. For Shirley. For Strawberry. Back and forth. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. And on this right here, this girl.
He was in jail. You didn't put the correct date.
And now they done corrected the dates. You heard what I said? You hear what I said? Hold on 1 second. You hear what I tell you? Off that little bit right there, that little y'all have no idea. This right here, this one particular phone call right here. And no, you're not going to hear this call in court. No need. They already fixed it. They listened to the calls. Here, let me hit this play. Let me let you hear what they was hearing. Hold on. Let me back up right here.
But at the same time, to the obvious person, why would you put dates that he possessed it while he was
important? Nesto trying to tell her, God damn, why you didn't stand up for yourself, boy? You should have stood up for yourself then. Because you had him. I mean, the whole thing is a cat and mouse. Certain things I do hope he he can beat. Only because there's other people that do that shit every day and whatnot. That's on one side. That's the left hand. Remember, my left hand, we're holding anything dealing with monies, taking, cheating, out the monies, taking credit cards. Wife done lost G-Wagon while she at the hair parlor. You got the cops asking her, do she want to ride home? Shirley so city. Shirley so thug. That Shirley's such a G. Shirley told them cops, hell no, I don't want you to give me no damn ride home. And you know, some of y'all cities, they have it wrote on their cars, serve and protect. And they offered. Shirley said, I ain't getting this shit. You want the ring too? Well, here, get it. Oh, man, my baby Shirley. Hey, boy, Nesto, you's a dummy. You's a crash dummy. You're a dummy. Dummy. Chose Sonya over Shirley. Talking about Shirley ain't cut like that. She ain't built like that. She can't handle this. And then you left with this.
At the same time, to the obvious person, why would you put dates that he possessed it while he was in jail?
I know it. Hold on, Nesto. And you know damn well how many times has Sonya said, including on that one, oh, I'm going to go grab that shit. Just go help me. Goodness, tomorrow. I'm going to go find that. I need it. So when we start off back on this tomorrow, if you bypass it, I understand. I still have a job to do. This was a no-no. A no-no.
Same time, to the obvious person, why would you put dates?
Let me hold on. Let me go back. Let me see. How did she get there?
What are you talking about?
And
you could see they did things so that it kind of wouldn't backfire on them in the hope that they don't go to trial with their CP case. But at the same time, to the obvious person, why would you put dates that he possessed it while he was in jail? He was in jail. You didn't put the correct dates. Why did you omit the dates? Put the dates in the download, because y'all had somebody forensically look at everything and break it all down. Why didn't you put the actual dates? Because it's going to show the shit is old as hell. I know, I should say, I am. But anyway.
I know what's going on.
Yeah. It's just,
you do you now? You sure about that? Are you sure about that? I wish I could have been a fly on the wall, because I know your lawyer done talked to you about this right here. Your lawyer could have let them kept them dates right there. And when that day came, off of their mistake, it'd have been too late to go, oops. Oh, we need to go check all of that out now. I know we're in the middle of the trial. Send the jury back home. Send Nesto back to jail. We'll meet back here in 30 or 40 days because you're right. And now they don't even have to do that. You know why? They already fixed the date. Why did they fix the date, K Factor? Because of this right here.
To the obvious person, why would you put dates that he possessed it while he was in jail? He was in jail. You didn't put the correct date. Why did you omit the date? Put the dates in the download, because y'all had somebody forensically look at everything and break it all down. Why didn't you put the actual date? Because it's going to show the shit is old as hell. I know, I should say, I am. But anyway.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's just, roll with it. Roll with it. Crazy.
Hey, you hear that tone in her voice?
Yeah, I see that it was lower. Yeah, but that's still fucking ridiculous.
Did you hear that tone in her voice? Let me skip past all of that.
I am. But anyway.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's just, roll with it.
Roll with it.
Roll with it.
Roll with it. I done did it now. I done showed, hey, I hooked them up. I brought it to their attention right in front of your face, Nesto, and told them, because he could have, in other words, as long as those dates would have stayed where they were at what they were at, that boy was going to mollywop one of them kids fresh out of law school to walk in there and mollywop their asses. But leave it to that dang Sonya, boy.
That he possessed it while he was in jail. He was in jail. You didn't put the correct date. Why did you omit the date? Put the date to the download, because y'all had somebody forensically look at everything and break it all down. Why didn't you put the actual date? Because it's going to show the shit is old as hell.
Okay.
What, Nesto? Okay. You should have just told her to shut up. Shut up. Haven't we talked about these doggone phone calls? Up the YouTube stuff. Now they can say F us. F the bloggers. F them all. That right there was a ticket straight to the prosecution, to the prosecutor. And they said, thank you. Hey, Bill. Yeah, Jim. Hey, listen. We'll listen to them calls there. Pull that paperwork out. Okay, Jim, what you got there? You know that old loose lip ass girl? You know, the one that's been hunching for the sport of it in her 20s? Yeah. You know, those dates we had on there? Like July the 7th, July the 9th or some shit, July the 22nd. There's no way in the world that boy could have accessed that stuff. How you mean, Jim? Well, shit, Bill, he was already locked up. Oh, but we listened to his girl. His wife? No, not his wife. The side thing. You know, the one that like talking to married men. The one that can't be trusted. And most importantly of all, she has a itch. And she's looking for the letter B.
She said, you know, I am. But anyway.
I know how you are.
And you know how she is?
You know.
Do you know what she just did? You say you know how she is. Do you know what she just did, son? I almost don't want to let this go. This right here was about the most. And I'm talking about, I'm a court case watcher myself. Depositions. I'm talking about all of it. I'd never seen this before. That girl went in and fixed a mistake that was made by the prosecutor. He was sitting fine. Shouldn't have said nothing. That day come, he's sitting in court. All right, Mr. Oh, we have a charge here. It looked like on July the 9th, you are alleged to have downloaded. I'd have let them got it all the way out their mouth. I'd have been just sitting back. Yeah. And we have it here documented. We had our scientists and them, our specialists, to come in and take a look and whatnot, and and on the 9th and everything. So what do you have to say to that? And then right after that question, zoom. Old boy on the left, he would have been in the position to straight mollywop. And then if he'd have killed those two things, anything else, since you lost the entering of the truck, since Nesto told them they could go in the truck, had me out here goddamn arguing on his behalf that it was an illegal search. I'm selling out. I want the criminals to be criminalized, right? But I also stand on doing it the right way. The prosecutors they were moving too fast, and it happens. Most of the time, the average person don't know, though. They don't know they done made a mistake because they're nervous. They're scared. Oh my God, I ain't got no money. These people gonna want me to, I just got it. You know how it go. Or maybe you don't, but it goes like that.
Roll with it. Roll with it. Crazy. What you eat for?
What you do?
Bow your head.
Beat money.
Listen, my name is Kazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. If you didn't hit the like button when you came in, just right before you step out the door and get back in your car, just hit the like button for me. If you haven't joined us yet, if you haven't subscribed, by all means, let's rank these numbers up. Come on in. This what you see is what you get. I work 10-hour shifts, and the whole time I'm thinking about what I'm going to put together for you guys. What's my issue? What brings me into this subject? I walked into this subject as bad as they have brothers, i.e., mistakenly called black men. The way they have us set up over here in the America be making us look bad. We don't like our children. We're not good in relationships. We ain't, you know what they say, ninjas ain't sh. And then you take a dude, beautiful wife, balanced career, is averaging in 1 year what it would take them, the average person working at a Walmart or something, damn near 5-6 years to make what she make in 1 year. And my boy, your boy, he got her to go to the back of the RV after meeting her. 6 hours later, ankles in the air, my man putting his hands on dildos. He got liquid V up in there. The mask with the zippers, I told you, I ain't forgetting Nesto. I'm gonna try to help you out. Just tell them that was for COVID. So the mask with the zippers, the black mask, yeah. Tell them when they ask, well, what do you do with this? Just say COVID. They not gonna say nothing. But you chose this. You chose her now. You felt safer with her backing you. No name, no structure. May know of some people, but have no power. A poo-putt sitting in the corner. And you gonna take that over a wife who has connections. You're gonna take her over her. Over who? Over her. He did what? K Factor? Yeah. He chose her over her. You can't make this shit up. And her, you know what he called her, right? You know what her code name is, right? I don't want nobody to put it in the chat. Let it ride. I'ma tell them. Them folks. That's the best nickname he could come up with. But what I'm assuming is a very sweet lady. And the lady wrote, everybody else said, hey man, she hung in there with you for a year. A full year. And Shirley asked him, I'm going to show you how weak his ass is. If I was cutting up, and my wife came in and said, "Hey, it looked like you've been, talking on the phone there." Instead of Nesto saying, yeah. I've been trying to make some moves, I need to kind of let somebody be my eyes and ears out there in them streets, babe. My boy said, no, I can only call you. And then in the same phone call, yeah, I tried to call Drake and whatnot. I said, God damn, boy, you done forgot the first lie you told her. You told her the woman asked you after she put money on the phone. It looked like you've been eating that. I'm talking about not physically eating. You've been using that. You've been talking on the phone. And my boy turned around and said, I can only call you, baby. And then later said, yeah, I'll be trying to call Dre. I said, look. You know what we call that? Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a live one. And then cut bait right here. That's finna be her nickname for me. It just hit my head. That's cut bait right there. You done took cut bait over one of them $1.7 million goddamn tuners out there running. You done took cut bait. Yeah, boy. Hey, listen, Nesto. Whatever they come up with for your ass in your own way, just because of the way you dogged her, to her, you got her laughing and making fun of her. And then her, I got to do it one more time. Don't get mad at me. Let me do it one more time.
To the obvious person, why would you put dates that he possessed it while he was in jail? He was in jail. You didn't put the correct date. Why did you omit the date? Put the date to the download. Because y'all had somebody forensically look at everything.
And they didn't omit. You
date?
lying.
They
They didn't omit the dates. They were just a mistake. They were moving too fast. They took the date of his arrest as if it was the same day he committed the crime. That's not true. There's no truth to that. And investigators and people that's playing in that role have to be also held accountable. All you had to do was leave it alone with your big mouth ass. And Nesto, he do not really still right now know how much that hurt him. I hope somebody tell him. I hope somebody tell him. Anyway, that's all I have. I want to thank y'all for pulling up on me on a Saturday night. We hung out. I had to make it up. My people be riding with me. I had a dentist appointment, and I didn't want a shortcut, and I didn't want to bring no extra yum to myself. So I rested. But here I am, and here I was last night. Here I am back tonight, and you know what? I got to go find something. So we coming back to this. We're going to come back to this. I need to go by Sylvia's house. I need to run by Sylvia's crib. I'm in Pensacola now. Sylvia over in Georgia. I need to run to Sylvia. And I need to ask Sylvia if she'll help me mollywop her ass. And then, for the first time ever, I'm going to hope. I don't really understand when they be like, yo, something went viral. I don't mind that part. But what I really want is somebody to come across this video, get this shit to Dion or Sylvia or Sonya and point this out. And when I take that video of that interview she did with Sonya. You watch this. You watch this work. You watch this work. Finish it on out again, Sonya.
This shit is old as hell. I know, all she said, you know I am. But anyway.
I know how you are. I know how you are. I know.
Wait a minute, no, one more time.
He possessed it while he was in jail. He was that he possessed it while he
And that damn Nesto. Oh, I know that boy biting off at the fingernail. Like, God damn, girl, be quiet. You know how much time that boy done spent trying to get her to shut up while she talking about his shit, and them lawyers done been on his ass about her talking and him talking, and he letting her talk.
He was in jail. He was in jail. You didn't put the correct date. Why did you omit the date? Put the date.
Why did you correct the date? Who is you to correct the date? I hope somebody asked you that. I hope somebody related to Nesto. They got a little love for him. I hope they pull up and interrogate you on this call right here. This right here. This right here. This one.
While he was in jail. He was in jail. You didn't put the correct date. Why did you omit the date? Put the date to the download. Because y'all had somebody forensically look at everything and break it all down. Why didn't you put the actual date? Because it's going to show the shit is old as hell.
Beat money. Beat money.
Once again, I want to thank y'all for pulling up on me tonight. I got the rock and roll, my tie. You see my face, and I got up at 3, really about 2:40, because I was here in my office about 3. I'm telling you the truth. I need to go, because I haven't slept since 1975. Long story. One day this person might, anyway, long story. So I haven't went to sleep since 1975. I take naps. And them slippers that my wife and them bought me, I think for Father's Day, my birthday or something, I nicely just kick them things to the side. I keep boots by my bed. Shit. Ain't no telling what's going to pop off. And then you got these little lot lizard Sonyas running around here. Oh, you missed the date? No. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. I need to fix that. No, because I'm talking about she making a deadly argument. No, you're going to get the date right. No, you're going to charge him right. Boy, Nesto should have. Boy. Anyway, again, on your way out for the K Factor, who trying to get this thing up and out, please hit that like button. Also, go over to subscribe to Kazon's Truth. I've made up in my mind I have 3 videos of Sonya and them talking that I want to dive in a little bit deeper in. Over there, that's a little bit more educational. I can stretch out a little bit. Over here, it's a little bit more entertaining. You know what I mean? So I try to give you what you want, but I also want to give you what you need, and that's the truth. That's all I have. Have a good evening. Any questions or concerns, any ideas, anything you want to share, if you want to get on to me, whatever. I'm a man. I'm a man. Told you, ain't nothing in the back of my car and truck, fishing rods, tools, shit like that. Well, I'm man. If you have any concerns, feel free to email me. I put more emphasis on the email than I do the Cash App, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but I do think those ones that do slide something up in there, that shit tickles me, my goodness, and I'm so appreciative of it. $Kazon Senior. KAAZON, capital S as in Sam, R as in railroad. We're sitting at 62 degrees on a clear night here on the Gulf Coast in Pensacola, Florida, where I reside. Shout out the phone calls from prison. That's Shay, as I've learned tonight, and her husband for doing whatever it is that y'all do and how you do to get these things out to us. And not only that, you do open it up for us to be able to go in and grab what we need to work with on our channel. And for that, I'm appreciative. Now, that's all I have. Have a good night. Y'all rest easy. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right. Peace.
Beat money. Beat money.
We got, I don't know what that is, but I thank you. That shit looks so professional right there. Well, I almost want to take a picture of that. I appreciate that, we got. I appreciate that. My tie, sweet, Dr. Clark, Doll. Oh yeah, that's Black Doll. I'm missing. Oh, of course, Kimmy Who. Kimmy Who pulled up on us. Nesto Handy Girl. Jersey was in the house. Oh yeah, Leroyce. I enjoyed chatting with you, Leroyce. I hope you come back. Go ahead and subscribe and swing by. Peach Fuzz, thanks for getting on to me. I straightened it up, didn't I? I ain't fight with you. I ain't argue. I took that little bit of advice, incorporated it in, practice it right here in front of y'all's very ears and eyes. And now I'm able to say, like Leroy said right here, we say Shay and her husband, owners and founders of Phone Calls from Prison. That's what's up. Y'all have a nice night. I'm out of here for real. Let me put this. Oh yeah, the sights and sound is old throwback Art of Noise, Moments in Love. It's a sample. But it is Moments in Love. Okay, peace.
Beat money. Beat money.
I'm gonna get them the right date. They got the wrong date. I'm gonna get them the right date. They deserve the right date. Ah, shut up, Nesto. I just gave them the right date. Take it to trial. When you take it to trial, it's all gonna come out. It's all gonna come out.
So it can go either way. As far as they can go in there and be fair.
Beat money.
When they don't, because they only care about a win and not a truth. It's just exactly what happened. It's just 100% truth. They don't care about that.
Hell yeah, I'm still working.
Win. We need to win this case at all costs. Oh, okay. Lie, cheat, steal, gotcha. Right. Sink them. We don't care about people's lives. And it's so weird. And the way they feel now about her, they should have felt like that in the very beginning. And it's weird that they went the route that they went and went against her, trying to make her, feel some type of way. You get me? And calling her name and saying this, that, and other about her when
Beat
he
money.
was announced